It's time for Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Out front, saved by Clapton on Zach Carlson, who was in all alone.
Thunder Hawk Hockey is brought to you by Miskovich Dental, Cushel and Chandler Insurance, Lakewoods Chrysler, Aero Embroidery and Screen Printing, Photo Express, Itasca Reliable Insurance, Ray's Sport Marine, Grand Rapids Dental Care, Grand Rapids State Bank, and Timberlake Lodge. Thunder Hawk Hockey is also brought to you by Farrell Gas, Woodland Bank, Miles Rife Center, Claremont Financial Advisors, Taco John's, and Paul Bunyan Communications. This game is also brought to you by Ray's Sport and Cycle, Iron Trail Motors, The Dutch Room, Deerwood Bank, The Motor Shop, Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty, and Donalinger Ford.
Murphy to Holcomb, centering pass, puck in front, shot, rebound, they score! Grand Rapids 3-1. This one will go to McCrane Murphy. Behind the net, wrap around, and a goal by Hunter Bishop.
This game is also brought to you by Super One Foods, Grand Rapids GM, Jimmy John's, American Bank, Nooch's in the Corner, CarQuest Auto Parts, and Essentia Health.
Now here's Pierce, shot, goal! Jack Pierce, and it's 2-1, Grand Rapids.
Thunder Hawk Hockey starts now on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
And welcome to the IRA Civic Center as Sheldon Willis along with Tom Downing. We're in the Larry Johnson press box and ready for some good high school hockey tonight. Tom, you saw Greenway and I Falls last night, and tonight over here to see some AA hockey, and this promises to be a good one tonight.
Oh, I'm excited for this whole weekend, tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, Maple Grove comes to town. But yeah, first game is White Bear, and they always have a good program, but they've got a really good program again this year, and they play in a tough section. So, like a lot of those Metro teams, except for a couple sections south of the Metro, they play just a tough schedule by virtue of being what section they're in. And White Bear's one of those. I mean, they're number 2 in their section, according to the QRF rankings. And Hill Murray of Bevum, and then who was it? Stillwater.
Yep.
Yeah. All three of those in that conversation for top seed in that section, I think.
And we'll talk with head coach Tim Sager a little later in the pregame show about that. And he really thinks that White Bear Lake has the inside track to be the number 1 seed in their section. This is a senior-dominated team. It may be a team that sees a bit of a drop-off there over the next couple years as they've had a few weaker years of Bantam teams. But this year, they're a force to be reckoned with. And, boy, those senior-dominated teams are tough to face in the postseason.
Yeah, they really are, because they don't, usually they're bringing more than just experience. If they're on the team as a senior, they had some other skills that got them on that team as 11th grader or 10th grader, and you just get so much depth from that kind of a player because he knows the game, and and he's got all that experience. And as far as what's going to happen next year, who knows? The JV game tonight, the junior varsity lost. Grand Rapids did the White Bear 2-1, and I think you and I talked about it off mic, but when I got here, mid-second period, shots on goal were 21-4 in favor of White Bear Lake. It finished 29-25, and it was a 2-1 game. Rapids tried to tie it late.
And had a couple chances late as well. Pulled the goaltender and just unable to get that tying goal. This is the pregame show as teams are warming up right now. We'll take our first break, and when we come back, Joe Gigliotti will take a look back at the win over Bemidji earlier in the week. You're listening to Thunder Hawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Experience true freedom in a Can-Am off-road vehicle. How? Through the Can-Am Holiday Blitz sales event that's happening now at Ray Sport and Cycle. From the valleys to the hills, from the dunes to the farm, we're ready, and we won't let anything get in our way, because this is where we ride best. Go to your local dealer for the Holiday Blitz sales event and get yourself a new Can-Am off-road vehicle at a great price. For a limited time, get up to $3,500 off on select 2019 models. Ray Sport and Cycle, South Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
So some people are asking, what's this warranty for life business? Hey, Max here from Donalinger Ford, and here's the deal. We are giving you a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles. This means engines, transmissions, transfer cases, all the expensive stuff is covered. Plus, you get roadside assistance for 10 years. We're talking towing, service loaners, jump starts, lockout, gas, battery, water, flat tires, you name it. That's how Donliers lowers the cost on your next new ride. You always get more for your money at Donlier Ford under the big American flag in Rapids.
Your number one Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
You've tried the rest, now try the best. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, home of the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. It's a great place for lunch, happy hour, and dinner. Watch sports on their many big screen TVs. Are you hosting a party? Well, have it right there in their nice private room. Pool tables and games for everyone. A fun, locally owned and operated environment. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, home of the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town, and a proud supporter of all area athletes.
Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an old hickory custom shed from Nooch's in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles. Right now you can rent to own a 10x16 old hickory shed for about $160 a month, and there's no credit check. Come check them out at Nooch's in the Corner on Highway 169 and 2 Grand Rapids. Remember, Nooch's in the Corner is also your full-service, locally owned convenience store, local U-Haul service, and your first stop for propane tank fill-ups.
Hi, this is Wade Browse with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
It's the Grand Rapids Hockey Pregame Show on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. The Thunderhawks welcome in White Bear Lake. Hi there, I'm Joe Gigliotti. More on tonight's matchup with the Bears shortly. Right now, we take a look back to Tuesday night as Grand Rapids hosted Bemidji. This was a rescheduled game from last month, and it was worth the wait for the Thunderhawks as they take down the Lumberjacks 5-1. Bemidji actually grabbed a lead in the opening period, a goal at 12:17 from Gage Mostad. 1-0 Bemidji. But Grand Rapids ties it up just under 2 minutes later. 6th of the year for Braden Holcomb. Power play goal. Assist to Jack Peart were 1-1 after 1. Shots on goal, 10-10. In the second, Grand Rapids starts to pull away. They outshoot the Lumberjacks 21-4 in the middle frame, and they add 2 more goals, starting with Jack Peart at 8:26.
Peart, half wall, goes to Browse. Browse, back to Peart. One-timer, scores! Jack Peart, his team-leading 9th, cranked it up from the blue line, top shelf on the one-timer.
Assist to Wade Browse. That made it 2-1 Grand Rapids. They would make it 3-1 on a goal from Hayden DeMars, his second on the season.
Thunderhawks will get it out to center. DeMars to Murphy, shot, goal! Murphy back to DeMars, and it's 3-1.
Assist to McCray Murphy. 3-1 Thunderhawks after 2. They add a couple more in the third, starting with McCray Murphy.
Peart to Del Greco. Del Greco finds Holcomb. Holcomb, backhand pass, finds Murphy. Murphy cuts in, shot, goal! McCray Murphy splits the defense and makes it 4-1.
Assist to Braden Holcomb and Joey Del Greco. 4-1 Thunderhawks, and they add one more late. It goes to Easton Young. Assist to Cooper Brodzinski and Justin Kerr, his first varsity point. Final score from Tuesday night, Grand Rapids 5, Bemidji 1. 2 points apiece for Braden Holcomb, McCray Murphy, and Jack Peart. The win goes to Carter Clafton. He makes 19 saves. The Grand Rapids goals against per game average is now at 1.95. Clafton on that stat.
Yeah, it's been I've been feeling pretty good the last probably 10 games or so, and I think it's probably happening at the right time this year.
Grand Rapids is 13-7-1 on the season. They take on White Bear Lake tonight. After a break, the Chido Chat. Sheldon Willis visits with the Grand Rapids head coach. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Hi, this is Joe Chandler. Your business works hard to serve your customers well. Cushel & Chandler Insurance and Grinnell Mutual have the same goals for our customers, the best protection and second-to-none service. That's why Grinnell Mutual's business insurance offers new rates and coverages. And if you own multiple businesses, you'll now only need a single policy. Trust in relationships. Trust in tomorrow. Trust in Cushel & Chandler Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent. Contact us at 326-4655 today.
Ray Sport & Marine is having a winter blowout. Save thousands on top of the already great deals on packages featuring Mercury outboards like Lund 1650 Rebel XS Sport with Mercury 90 for $23,500, or a new Lund 1750 Outfitter with Mercury 60, only $23,600. Plus, mark your calendars for Ray's annual open house and boat show, February 21st through the 23rd, featuring seminars from the pros, fish fry, wine tasting, door prizes, and all the latest in marine electronics, plus much more. All at their new location on Highway 2 East. Ray Sport & Marine, when your passion is the water.
Better service is more than just doing the job well and providing the propane you need. Better service is the combination of many people working hard for you. Hi, this is Brian, General Manager of your local Feral Gas, and that's what you'll find when you do business with us. We shut the gate when we leave. We warmly say hello when you call. We treat you like a friend with Sunday dinners to host, warm baths to draw for the kids, and cookies to bake with the grandkids. We'll be there with the best service to fuel what matters to you. So give Feral Gas a call today at 800-450-5701.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Cold weather is here, and CarQuest has all of your battery needs covered. In-store sale pricing on the full line of Autocraft power batteries for your vehicle, ATV, and snowmobile applications, including silver, gold, and platinum AGM Autocraft automotive batteries, fully charged and ready to go. See store for details. Great days every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
To CarQuest and roll on.
This is Corey Coulter from Grand Rapids State Bank. One of the best parts of my job is working directly with the customers, listening to their goals and challenges. Then, it's my job to structure a loan so they can accomplish those goals and turn their dreams into a reality. I was lucky enough to have been born and raised right here in Grand Rapids, and now I feel fortunate to be raising my kids here. Working for Grand Rapids State Bank allows me the opportunity to give something back to the people in this community. This is my community, my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Carter Claflin with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with head coach of the Thunderhawks, Wade Chido. And a little winning streak that you're working on again right now. And I guess talk about the game against Bemidji. Were there a few emotions with that as well, going against the team you used to coach?
No, not really. You know, it was more about just a lot of memories, obviously, in my 9 years being the head coach there, but no emotions. You know what? Obviously, I had a good time there, but now I'm the Grand Rapids head coach, and that's my focus. And it's been a couple of years removed, so I was just happy that our team won, and we came out healthy and obviously getting ready for tonight.
And you said you didn't want to be scratching your head after the first period. Were you scratching your head a little bit after the first? It seemed like there was a definite pickup in level of play in the second.
Well, absolutely. Let's be honest. Bemidji's down, and a team like that, you can't keep them around. You gotta bury it, and you gotta throttle down. And obviously we got a little bit of penalty trouble. 6 minutes in the first period, and you know what? We came out in the second period. I thought we throttled down. I still didn't think we were playing hard, but we weren't playing real smart. But we ended up with a W at the end of the day, and turn our focus tonight.
And White Bear Lake, as I've talked to their coach and looked around, they seem to think their forte is speed, and that's kind of Grand Rapids as well. Can we expect a really fast game of hockey tonight?
Yeah, you know what? I watched some game tape on White Bear. They play extremely hard. They come at you hard. They're going to come at you fast. They're physical. They're a well-coached team. And we got to be on our A game tonight. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be fun, and hopefully our kids can rise to the occasion.
And are you happy now with that first line with Del Greco on the wing and Murphy there with Braden?
Well, you know what? For the most part, they're still a little too much perimeter for me right now. Somebody's got to take some onus and go to the net and get inside the D and get to the paint. But obviously, you know, when they have the puck, they make plays. They're skilled players. They're good players. But when you have that kind of line, somebody's got to grab the horns and say, you know what, I'm getting to the net. I'm going to make room for the other kids to make a play. And I thought last game they didn't do a very good job of that. We'll see what they do tonight.
Now, there's no secret that a lot of this team's strength is on the defense. What kind of pressure comes to a defense like Grand Rapids when you have a very fast-skating team coming at them?
Well, they've handled it all year. It's a good decor. It's 1 through 6. Those kids can go play and make smart plays, and all of them are buying into their role. And you know, there's nights obviously they're off. I thought our decor is off against Bemidji. We gave them too much gap when they're entering the zone to a team that is not real skilled. But for the most part, those guys have done an excellent job. And I don't trust me. I don't worry one bit against a team like this.
And you got a good, very solid back-to-back with White Bear Lake, Maple Grove tomorrow. Do you look forward to these back-to-back against quality teams?
Yeah, you know what? It's another test for our team, see where we're at. Excuse me. Yeah, you know what? I thought we're trending in the right direction, and I think it'll be a good barometer to see where we're at in a sense of what we need to continue to get better at. And you know, we have only about 7 days left of regular season, and then, you know what, it's the real season. I've always said that from day one I got hired. The regular season's a preseason to me, and we're getting ready for the real thing.
Well, the real thing will be here before we know it after this week and next week. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
And that is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Wade Chido, on our Chido chat. He's picky. I like it.
Yeah, and I know what he's saying, you know, because all three of those guys are really gifted players. And I didn't notice it because I didn't see that game. But, you know, the fact, I bet he talked to him about it, you know.
Yep.
And so we're going to see something different from that line tonight, I would imagine.
And I would say, you know, Holcomb, Braden Holcomb and Joey Del Greco especially are so skilled with the puck. Mm-hmm. They like to be in space and make plays. Murphy's going to have to be that, and he's a skilled player as well, but a little bigger. He's the one that's a senior, a little stronger physically. I think he's going to have to be the one for sure to take the onus on himself to get in some of those dirty areas and start mucking around.
When you look at the line and hear what Coach Chido said, yeah, I think you're probably right that that's the guy. And I don't know, you know, you still got to get Del Greco and you still got to get the other guy doing the hard things and coming up with it. And, you know, we've seen the skill one-on-one of Del Greco with players. And he handled that puck and he can put it in their skates and he can get around behind them and take it back out of their skates. But, you know, that physical part of it has got to come to him. And he's young and he's small, and it will.
Yeah, no question. And I think moving him to wing, and I would say back to wing, he played wing a lot in Bantam, I understand, has really energized him. He's looked like a different player the last 2 games skating at wing.
Yeah, and I saw the one game before when they first made that switch, and we both, I think, commented on he loves this open space. And he's, you know, and when you're not at center, I hate to shoot anybody down, but you don't have to work as hard. Center is the most hardest working position out there.
No question.
Maybe goalie if you're getting 50 shots a game.
We'll take another break, come back with Tim Sager, head coach of the White Bear Lake Bears. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
There's nothing like deserving a good pat on the back. For Lakewoods Chrysler, back-to-back customer satisfaction award winner. Lakewoods Chrysler, where you'll find 200 new and used vehicles available for immediate delivery with on-the-spot financing from Lakewoods Lending Sources, and that's guaranteed financing. Nothing like deserving a pat on the back. Actually, it kind of hurt, but so worth it. Find out why. Visit Lakewoods Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Grand Rapids today.
Treat yourself to something extraordinary this Valentine's Day at the Timberlake 17th Street Grill. Our chefs have created a mouth-watering special menu, including lobster tail, prime rib, a vegetarian meal, and much more. All entrees include soup, salad, and finish the evening with a delicious dessert. Treat yourself and your someone special this Valentine's Day at the Timberlake 17th Street Grill, Grand Rapids. Seating is limited. Call for reservations.
Are you ready to sell your lake home or cabin? Then it's time to call Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty in Grand Rapids, the area's real estate leader. They'll be showcasing properties to thousands of prospective buyers at the Lake Home and Cabin Show in February at the Minneapolis Convention Center. Don't miss this great opportunity to showcase your property. Call them today at 218-326-3455. That's 218-326-3455. Experience, knowledge, proven results, Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi featuring Wi-Fi 6 from Paul Bunyan Communications. The world's most powerful Wi-Fi technology will keep your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit paulbunyan.net to experience GigaZone Blast with Wi-Fi 6 technology today.
Hi, Thunderhawk fans. Roger Mischke here with Deerwood Bank. You may have heard us talk about our nice and simple approach to banking, but what does it really mean? At Deerwood Bank, our My Money checking account is totally free, unlike any other checking account you'll find. That's nice and simple. We sponsor, donate, and volunteer in the communities where we work and serve. That's nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, where everything from your bankers to your services are nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Joey Del Greco with the Thunderhawk hockey team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Tim Sager, head coach, White Bear Lake. And, your every other year trip up to Grand Rapids and into the Northland.
Yeah, great. It's a great trip. We love coming up here, Grand Rapids tonight and then tomorrow afternoon at Cloquet. So it's great competition. We get it. It's a little bit later than usual, but, we thoroughly enjoy. The kids love coming up here. Great atmosphere and lots of tradition with both programs.
Well, and I often ask Metro, you still consider yourself Metro, right? Metro area coaches with, do you like making some of these long trips? There's certainly a lot of competition available right in the Metro area.
Yeah, this goes back, a few years, and we love coming up here with the competition, and, it's always good hockey, and, we're always finding between Duluth East or Hermantown, and, lately it's been Grand Rapids and Cloquet on a flip-flop, and, we thoroughly enjoy coming up here, and the kids, they know one another from back in the Squirts, Pee-wees, and Bantam tournaments, so, yeah, it brings a lot of fond memories for the boys.
And White Bear Lake has been having a strong year this year as we come towards the end of the season. Talk about some of the strengths. I see some high-end scoring on some lines.
Yeah, we're still just figuring out some of the lines, to be honest with you. It's a stretch drive here, and we got the 2 tonight and tomorrow, and then 2 next week. We finish up with Forest Lake and Cretin. So, basically it's been a real good year, but you know what, we think there's a lot more that's left that are still out there, and we just need to be more consistent.
And as you come towards the end of the year, you look around the section, obviously, what do the playoffs hold in store for White Bear Lake?
Well, I would tend to think, with how we do our seeding section and the criteria that we use, I think we're 3-3 in our last 6, but I would tend to think that we're the number 1 seed because we start with head-to-head seeding. We beat Hill Murray, we split with Stillwater. Everybody else we've beaten in our section. So I don't know if we're on top of our game right now, but we're striving to get better every day, and hopefully down the stretch here, this big senior group, the 12 seniors, lead and make big plays as they did as juniors, getting us to a state tournament.
And what are you looking for tonight, this weekend, specifically for improvements or consistency?
Just working hard every shift, grinding out shifts, being a tough out, getting pucks in deep, making teams work 200 feet, finishing your checks, and going to the front of the net. I mean, Clafton's a great goaltender here, and if you let him see all kinds of pucks, he's going to make those saves. So we got to really work hard and get in front and look for any garbage that hopefully bounces off of him or take his eyes away from him, but just constant pressure.
And I know there's been some really good games with Grand Rapids over the years. Grand Rapids may be down a bit the last couple of years. What do you know about Rapids, and what do you expect from them tonight?
you know, you hit the nail on the head. You know, there's been great games, you know, back and forth, going all the way back to Hockey Day, Minnesota, you know, down at the X. So, you know, they've got some. I think they're deep on the blue line, so we're gonna have to pressure. They've got some quality defensemen. So, and like I mentioned, you know, Clafton's a great goaltender, one of the top goaltenders. So, you know, we got our work cut out for us. But you know what? We're a very quick, speedy team, so we need to use that to our advantage. We did that the other day when we played Blaine. Blaine was a big, strong team and stuff, and you know, we played some spurty hockey, but you know, we're a well-conditioned team. Our assistant coaches do a good job with the kids, getting them in shape, and you know, it should be a great game.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Good to have you here again.
Thank you very much.
And that is Tim Sager, head coach of the White Bear Lake Bears. I love it when a coach says, I got a quick team, because this Rapids team is so quick as well. And we could see a game like we saw against Hermantown, where it was end-to-end, fast, fun, exciting, just the best that high school hockey has to offer.
Well, that's what I'm looking forward to, and I would imagine most of the listeners are. The two stats that jumped out at me is how many goals they've scored. They got like 97 goals for it. Grand Rapids.
Just under 5 a game.
Right, and Grand Rapids 65. But then you go the other way, and they've given up 46, and Grand Rapids, so that's pretty close there. But yeah, the number of goals that they've scored, and yet the stats for the goaltenders are pretty close as far as goals against average on it.
And the thing that jumped out to me is as you look down the list of, or the roster for White Bear Lake, you know, 17 goals for New Power, 19 goals for Road.
Right.
Billy Rose with 11 goals, 13 for Grand Hofeld. Rapids does not have a double-digit goal scorer yet.
Yeah, I think the sixth player in scoring on the White Bear Lake team would be number 1 on the Grand Rapids team. And the other thing, that they got an incredible power play, but they also have taken 23 more penalties than Grand Rapids this year in the same number of games.
Yes, I did notice that as well. All of that offensive firepower,
right,
and 32% power play.
That's not bad.
A key for Rapids is staying out of the box.
I would say that's a definite key. They got an okay penalty kill. I mean, they're pretty average, but yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
It promises to be a good one as Grand Rapids comes out on the ice. I have the camera in a little different spot, and I'm thinking as people stand up, we may have a few heads in the picture.
Right.
But it's not the student section, so I think we'll be okay as the game goes along. As Grand Rapids out on the ice, White Bear Lake soon to follow. And when I got starters from Coach Chido, he looked at the starters that were going for White Bear Lake. He gets last change and said, oh, they have taken Billy Rose off of that first line. And I guess Billy Rose has been skating on that first line most of the year and been one of the spark plugs. So maybe Coach Sager looking to even out the lines a little bit, maybe get a little bit of secondary scoring from that second line, putting, I believe, Grand Hofeld in that line with Road and New Power, and that's who will be starting.
He's their number 2 point getter, so
yeah,
you know, he's been working with those guys all season, and looks like they're trying to spread it out a little bit.
Let's go with starting lineups, and starting lineups are brought to you by Skoglund Electric. When you need electrical work done, contact Skoglund Electric. Personal hometown service, personable and hardworking, and a proud supporter of hardworking Thunderhawk sports. First, for the White Bear Lake Bears, they will start in net Tyler Steffens. Some good stats for young Mr. Steffens. He is a senior with a 14-4-1 record, 175 goals against average, and a .928 save percentage.
And throwing 4 shutouts in there as well. Pretty impressive.
Doesn't get much better than that. Up front at center will be Leighton Road. Road, 19 goals and 25 assists. Grant Hofeld on the left wing, senior, 13 goals, 14 assists. And on the right wing, Sam Newpower, 17 goals, 19 assists. A high-scoring first line. At defense, number 22, Luke Allis. Allis, 2 goals, 6 assists. He's a senior. And at the other defense, Brady O'Brien, number 18. And O'Brien, a senior, and 2 goals and 8 assists. For head coach Wade Chido, he's starting his first line, and he doesn't always do that. Sometimes he likes to start that second line kind of as a checking line, and he feels he's going to need his top line to go up against the White Bear Lake top line tonight. So he will start at center. Braden Holcomb, junior, with 6 goals, 14 assists. On one wing, Joey Del Greco, 6 goals, 12 assists, a sophomore. And the other wing, number 14, McCray Murphy, 7 goals, 12 assists. He's a senior. Defense, number 23, Jack Peart, the do-everything, Swiss Army knife, score, keep goals out, break out of the zone, lead the rush, do whatever you need him to do, Jack Peart. And he is the leading goal scorer, 9 goals and 12 assists on the year for the Thunderhawks. And at the other defense, sophomore Easton Young, 5 goals, 4 assists. He is a sophomore. And Carter Clafton in net.
Right.
Lest I forget, 13-7-1, 185 save goals against average, and a 9.23 save percentage.
Went out to Clafton skate today. Got my skates, the rust taken off the blades.
Got them sharpened up.
Sharpened up. Mostly taking the rust off the bottom of the blade was the biggest accomplishment for the Northwood Pond Hockey Championship tomorrow here in Grand Rapids.
You're on the old man's team?
No, I play with, actually this year I'm playing with my brother and 6 women.
Okay, okay.
We play, there's 3 divisions. We play in the last chance, the bottom division, and then there's a middle one, and then a top one where you've got some college kids that come back and play, and that's a pretty good brand of hockey at that level.
You don't play on that one?
No, I couldn't keep up.
Hey, still, I'm proud of you, Tom. Go get them. As starting lineups are finished out on the ice, and brought to you by Scopeland Electric, proud to be your hometown electrician. We'll take a break, come back with Drop of the Puck. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Hi, this is Nate, store manager of Super One South. On sale this week, Black Angus T-bone steaks, only $6.96 a pound. Grill up some burgers with 80% lean ground chuck, only $2.99 a pound. Make sure your fridge is stocked with fresh fruit. Pick up blueberries or Driscoll raspberries, 2 for $5. Have you made a trip through our olive bar, hot bar, or salad bar? How about our cheese island? At Super One Foods, we take pride in the quality and fresh products we offer daily. Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
Welcome to the biggest thing in tacos since tacos. Introducing the Taco Perfecto from Taco John's. That's right, we said it, perfecto, Spanish for perfect. We designed it with an extra long shell to give you the best bite every bite. Choose between seasoned beef, grilled chicken, or upgrade to hand-carved sirloin steak. Sure, it was hard to perfect, but it's easy to eat. The Taco Perfecto from Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Hi, I'm Kurt Werner, Executive Vice President at Woodland Bank. Here at Woodland Bank, we position ourselves to be financial partners with our customers. So it's within our best interest to connect you with the best that our community has to offer. We believe that a banking relationship is built on trust and loyalty to help you achieve your goals. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Rife Arts Council and Miles Rife Performing Arts Center have been presenting the best live entertainment for almost 40 years. But we need to clear something up. When we say the Rife has the best live entertainment, we're excluding high school sports in this equation. There is nothing like the experience of a varsity game. We would be crazy as HE double hockey sticks to think otherwise. But we'll keep practicing, working hard as a team to bring you, the fans, the best shows in town. We might even get some student athletes on stage, hockey players in wigs and makeup. Now that's the best live entertainment. For tickets or more information about the Rife, visit rifecenter.org.
Dr. Mike Hagley, Dr. Rachel Buchert, and Dr. Spencer Buchert at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. The team at Grand Rapids Dental Care provides a full range of dental services and expert care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care or visit them on the web at grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
Hi, this is Hayden Mars with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to the Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Just about ready for hockey action. Both teams in a huddle. Grand Rapids always in the corner right in front of the student section. And it is homecoming week. We have one of those in the winter, too. So.
That's why all the orange and black over there in the student section.
And White Bear Lake around their goaltender, Tyler Steffens. And we are just about set to go. Grand Rapids in the home whites with the orange and black trim, white socks, orange and black, going from left to right. And White Bear Lake in the black with, boy, it's almost the same color orange, isn't it?
Yeah.
And some white on the Bears, and we are set to go. White Bear Lake going from left to right. They will control the faceoff back to Alice. Alice through center ice, and puck turned around the other way. Here comes Holcomb. Holcomb on the far side. He'll take a long shot that goes over the net. Fighting for it there is Del Greco, tries to go back to Murphy. It'll go to the far side, and Hofeld puts it to the Grand Rapids line. Here's Peart retreating. He'll go to Young on the near side. Young, head up, goes to the far side, and Peart with room comes through center. On the backhand, turns at the half wall, now deep in the corner, tries to center it. That's knocked off Holcomb's stick. Back to the point to Young, right back to Holcomb. He'll leave it go behind the net. Puck comes to the corner. Grand Rapids getting partial changes out. And the puck back into the zone. Peart moves it ahead to Wilson. Wilson gains the line. Long shot in. Goes well wide of the net. Bonner goes in hard. Nicky O'Brien after it. Oh, Bonner takes it away. Tries to go deep. That puck taken away. And it comes to the near side. Trying to get it out is Billy Rose. Still fighting to keep it in. DeMar's there along with Bonner. Comes back to the point. Shot goes wide from Wilson. Rebounds back to the point. Morquay pinches in, keeps it in for a moment. Now out to center ice as Wilson takes his man out. Puck stays inside the zone, tipped toward the net. Bonner back checking, tips it into the corner. Wilson
took his man out 3 times.
He did. That was Billy Rose and Wilson were having a pretty good go at it. And I don't know if Rose quite liked that. If you want one of the physical players on the Grand Rapids team, that would be one of them.
Pick Wilson. Pick Wilson.
Right at the top of the list.
Yeah, he checked him at the blue line, checked him just outside the faceoff circle, checked him down behind the goal line.
No score, just underway as the puck back to the point. Long shot turned away by Clafton and put into the corner. Sturl can't find it there. Tristan Johnson back to the point. It'll pop outside the zone. O'Brien quickly goes right side and gets the puck back. Puck squirts to center ice. Sturl goes to the far side. We'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Faceoff will come back in the Thunderhawk zone. 14:46 to go. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
So while we have that moment, let's thank Cushel and Chandler Insurance Agency, Ray's Sport and Marine, Super One Foods, Miskovich Dental, and Lakewoods Chrysler Center for sponsoring Thunderhawk Hockey on J105.
White Bear Lake controls behind the net. It goes Road. Road tries to find the half wall, but it slides all the way outside the zone down the ice, and Kodiak has to go back to get it. Now the puck comes up the boards, and working his way into the zone will be Newpower. Newpower into the Grand Rapids zone. Braden Holcomb tries to dig it out to the point. Kept in there by Montgomery. Goes to the far side. Montgomery takes a hit. Back to the point. Montgomery shot right on. A rebound will be cleared into the corner. Puck squirts out in front of the net, but quickly out outside the zone with Del Greco. Now Del Greco to Easton Young, and the Thunderhawks will get it all the way past center. Now into the zone. Bonner shot right on. Rebound. Holcomb can't find it. Goes out front. Shot by Bonner is blocked. Far side, another shot right on. Steffens will make the save off of Morquay's stick and hold on for the faceoff. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. We're just underway. 13:42 to go first period.
Nice job by the Thunderhawks there, and Bonner in particular in his first 2 shifts here tonight. He's doing the things that I want him to do, and I bet the coach is thinking the same thing.
Face-off, they say not a fair face-off, so we'll do it again. It was rigged.
It was rigged.
Sorry. Henry Sturl taking the draw against Verkerke. Puck slides to the point, now put back in deep. Fighting for it there was Bonner. Puck comes free to the near side as Rose tries to get it outside the zone. He will. Hit along the boards is Verkerke, but gets it in deep. Morquay finds the puck in his own zone, goes up to Bonner. Bonner will get it out to center, takes a hit there. Now Morquay keeps going forwards, gains the blue line, and backhands it deep. Brady O'Brien to get it there. Puck comes out to center, and now here's Billy Rose. Rose tries to go to the outside. Nice job by Morquay, just angles in behind the net. Puck comes right to the blue line, but kept in. Now out front, just missing it was Rose. Puck goes to the half wall. That puck was in a dangerous spot with a dangerous player for one moment.
One moment too long.
Now out front, shot goes wide. 12:33 to go, still no score. Digging it out there is Kiava. And out to center ice now comes Hayden DeMars. DeMars puts it deep. Grand Rapids makes changes. At the point, trying to keep it in was Sturl. Sturl taken down. Browse tries the forecheck. That doesn't work. Puck goes to the far side, and Bishop can't move it there. Puck in the White Bear Lake zone. Bishop backhands it to the open wing on the near side, and now Alice has to go behind his own net. Alice tries to find his D partner. Thunderhawks stop that. Now here's Browse. Shot blocked by Alice. Again, it comes out front. Thunderhawks working for it, but it comes out to center. Nice poke check there by Sam Sturl to break that up.
Yeah, beautiful job of anticipating.
And we'll have an icing call now on White Bear Lake. 11:30 to go, no score.
I'll be interested to see Marvelous Marv's statistics if this period stays going the way it is, fast and physical. How many hits are going to be credited to these teams after the first period of play?
Face-off will come to the left of Tyler Steffens. Nope, now they say to the right. Referees changed their mind. Holcomb going up against Leighton Road. Back to the point. Comes to the near side, and it'll bounce outside the zone. Young has to go rink wide to Peart. Peart, head up, saucers it back to Easton Young. Young comes outside his own zone, looks ahead, icing call. Looking for Murphy. He was covered nicely by Fredalone.
I think he was trying to go all the way to the far side, and number 9 was over there, and that's Braden Holcomb. And just end up a little too far away from everybody, so icing.
Face-off will come to the right of Clapton. 11:13 to go. First period, no score. Puck loose. Now a shot. Oh, believe Clapton got a blocker on that as a chance for New Power. Out front, that's blocked. Murphy moves it to Holcomb. Holcomb ahead to Del Greco. Del Greco. Holcomb shot right on. Steffens makes the save.
Yeah, they're moving with speed, and they're also moving the puck very quickly. Nobody's handling it very long.
There's not time to.
No.
You better go.
Get rid of it because they're gapping. You know, White Bear Lake is good at playing D because what did we see for goals against? Yeah, 2.14 goals against per game is their average.
Puck comes out in front. Bonner can't get a stick on it. And out to center ice. Rose gives chase. Rose into the Grand Rapids zone. Stops, tries to put it out front. He'll leave it there for Murky. Murky. Now to Rose. Rose tries to go out front. DeMars takes that away, but is shot toward the net and deflected just wide. Thunderhawks will get it to the boards. Still not getting it out initially. Puck right at the line, and it'll be kept in. Here's Rose. Rose. Shot goes into the netting behind Clapton, and we'll have a face-off in the Grand Rapids zone to the left of Carter Clapton. No score. 10:13 to go. First period.
Yeah, we just talked about it, but man, there's just no space for a player once he has the puck to go anywhere with it. So I don't know, you might as well just start moving it up the rink.
Browse to take the draw. That's won by White Bear Lake, but the shot blocked. And now the Lightning. See, I did a Lightning game last night. I knew I was going to say it once. Thunderhawks get it into the zone. Taken into the boards was Miskovich. Now Rose. Rose tries to get it out, and Browse takes him into the boards hard. Puck still fought for along the half wall. Browse, Rose, and Miskovich all there, and it'll be put down the ice, and they just trickles long enough for icing.
I was looking to wait and see if someone was going to wave it off.
And let's see. Our friend's saying there's no sound on the video. And I believe I have everything set up right, but we'll try that, see if it comes on. Puck comes to the point, kept in there, shot right on. Steffens will make the save. And we'll have a face-off in the White Bear Lake zone.
Got a second Grand Rapids Dental Care, one of our sponsors, Aero Sports and Photo Express at Tasca Reliable Insurance in the Grand Rapids State Bank. Thank you for sponsoring Thunderhawk Hockey.
Off the face-off. Puck comes back to the point. Young, his shot hits traffic in front and out to center ice. Here comes White Bear Lake on the move. Centering pass, that's knocked out.
Good back check by McCray Murphy.
Now here's Del Greco trying to jump into the rush, but Steffens will hold that. Face-off will come in the White Bear Lake zone. Okay. So it was operator error, sorry. Not the operator here, the one at the user end. Back to the point, slap shot goes wide. See, I love it when listeners take care of their own problems.
Well, we don't know that. Somebody else told us that they got volume. That guy still might not.
Yeah. Carry on, chat among yourselves. We do have a YouTube live stream up. And I'm watching my cameraman who keeps reading the comments for me. Am I supposed to go back to the sound level I had before, cameraman? Okay. I turned it up. Hopefully it's not distorted on the live stream. Now into the Grand Rapids zone. Circling behind the net is Morquay. Morquay looks to come out of the zone. Puck poked off his stick. Coming in on the forecheck is Verkerke. And back to get it is Henry Sturl. Sturl reverses it back to Morquay. Up the boards to DeMars. Quick shot right on net. Clafton has to make the save there. Puck comes outside the zone, then shot back into the Grand Rapids zone. Clafton will leave it there for Wilson. Wilson has to stop at the boards. Nice forecheck there by Rose. Now the Thunderhawks will get it just out to center. Morquay right back into his own zone. And that's a turnover. Here's a 2-on-1. And a nice defensive play by Morquay, diving to break that up.
Laid himself out right at the perfect time.
Now out front on the backhand. Puck deflected out to center ice. Thunderhawks making changes. 7:41 to go. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Moving it ahead is Kiava into the Grand Rapids zone. To the line, not out. Now right out in front. Shot. Point blank save by Clafton. Now Browse will gain the blue line. His shot goes well wide. Light Thunderhawks had the advantage in shots on goal, but now we're tied up at 5 there. Back to get it in his own zone now is Montgomery for White Bear Lake. Puck fought for at the half wall. Layton Road will take over. Now here comes New Power. Around behind the Grand Rapids net at the half wall. Centering pass goes past everybody. This game started fast. It's gotten faster. out front. That doesn't connect. Now Miller. He just wants to get rid of it, and he does. Miller shoots it all the way down the ice. We have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Grand Rapids had their third line caught out there against that high-powered number 1 line for White Bear Lake, and the Thunderhawks just wanted out of that problem.
And I think he was trying to bounce it off these near boards from the far side just to not get it icing, but it made it all the way.
Now the Thunderhawks get their number 1 line out against the road line for White Bear Lake. Young to Peart. Peart retreats. Nice pass ahead to Del Greco. Del Greco finds Murphy. Murphy with some room at the line. Tried to go backside looking for Del Greco, but that's intercepted and shot out to center and into the Grand Rapids zone. Now Peart. Peart lines up some open ice. Comes in, stick handles in, puck goes behind the White Bear Lake net, and Del Greco is taken down hard, and he's getting up slow. Puck into the Grand Rapids zone. Shot hits stick and goes wide, and Del Greco is going to the board slowly, holding his right arm, I believe.
Yeah, I can't tell. The way he was hit, I was thinking it was shoulder, but it might be just his arm. Oh, no, he's holding up by the top of the shoulder right now.
Del Greco goes far side to Bonner. Bonner find it. Puck comes in the other way. Puck in the Grand Rapids zone. After it there is Billy Rose. Rose, puck comes back to the point. Comes to the near side. O'Brien shoots it wide. That's Nicky O'Brien, the 10th grader. Now the puck down low to Rose. Rose puts it to the near side, top of the glass, and slides out to center. O'Brien gets a return pass. Now pass ahead to Murky. Murky's shot goes wide. 4:43 to go. Still no score. Trainer still working on Del Greco on the bench. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. His line hasn't been out for a shift yet as the puck just gets out to center. Henry Sturl will get there, and he was at the end of a shift. You could tell the legs just were not there.
Kind of rubbery. He thinks, I can beat this other guy to the puck, which he did, but then he was just so tired he had to just dump it back into the zone, give it back to White Bear.
Puck comes out to center ice, right in front of the Grand Rapids bench. Now Nicky O'Brien just feathers it ahead into the Grand Rapids zone. Applying the forecheck is number 28, Tyler Bishop. Thunderhawks will get it out to center. I believe that happened. Browse deflected that pass. It was actually intended for Miskovich on the near side. It would have been right on his tape. Puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Morkway back to get it. Takes a bump, moves it to the near side. Miskovich digs for it. Can't get it. Puck shot wide of the net. Kept in at the far side by Kodiak. Now the puck deep in the Grand Rapids zone. At the half wall. Thunderhawks will get it down the ice, and we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Faceoff will come back in the Thunderhawk zone.
Both teams seem to be trying to get away with one extra shove after the whistle. Behind the play, in the middle of the play, doesn't matter at all. Uh-oh, that's not good. Del Greco heading off, and the trainer following him.
Holding his arm, immobilizing the arm, and you got to think that was a shoulder issue.
Yep. Boy, hope it's not anything big on that shoulder.
Holcomb to take the draw, and taking, it'll be J.J. Kerr taking Del Greco's place on this line. He played on the first line a couple games earlier in the year.
Yeah, I think up in Moorhead he did.
Yes, he did. As Kerr at the red line will turn and shoot it in deep. Murphy goes hard behind the net. Puck played away from him. Thunderhawks had some pressure early, but they really haven't had a sniff at the net here, in the last 10 minutes?
About that, yeah. And White Bear has had a few sniffs.
Shots on goal are 5-5, no score, 2:32 to go first period. And on the Grand Itasca scoreboard, Grand Itasca, the official sports medicine provider. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, we saw them in action, unfortunately for Del Greco a few moments ago. Puck shot into the White Bear Lake zone. DeMars tries to make the hit, but awkwardly falls himself. Now the puck out to center. Into the Grand Rapids zone. Comes in front. Wilson will clear it out to center. Hollis takes it over there. Gets the pass ahead. Shot hits Morquay and goes wide. Now Billy Rose. Rose takes a hit from Morquay. Morquay takes it away from him. Now here's DeMars. Has Bonner going with him. DeMars goes wide. Shot goes wide of the net. And it'll rebound out to center ice. Now Wilson tipped into the zone by DeMars. DeMars goes after it against Brady O'Brien. Long cross ice pass, shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Wilson turns off the glass out to center, where Newpower shoots it back into the Grand Rapids zone. Markway goes after it, but getting back first is Hofeld. Comes to the point to Nicky O'Brien. O'Brien shot. Oh, beautiful pad save. I don't know how Clafton saw it. I couldn't see Clafton.
He had it up there quick, that pad.
Now the puck out front. It'll go to the half wall. 1:07 to go first period.
Excuse me.
Fight for it deep in the corner. As the puck bounces around, and Miller will get it out to center. O'Brien has it taken away. Sturl goes far side to Browse. Browse looking for help, looking for room. He'll find Wilson. Wilson toward the net, goes over the net. And now the puck out to center ice. Picked up by the Bears. That's taken away. Here comes Miskovich the other way. Miskovich, his shot hits a stick and into the netting.
I was almost thinking he was going to take his speed and go outside and get around behind that guy, but decided at the last minute to take the shot. Miskovich I'm talking about.
28 seconds to go. First period action. Still no score. White Bear Lake and Grand Rapids here from the IRA Civic Center. Off the face-off. Verkerke and Holcomb. Holcomb wins that back to Young. Young shot goes behind the net. Looking for it off the end boards was Peart. Now Young, his shot right on. Oh, he had a little bit of room. Nice save by Steffens, and Murphy was right there on the doorstep.
We have a good angle on that shot, and I thought it was just going underneath the glove and in that far side of the net.
Faceoff will remain in the White Bear Lake zone. Glad to have you along on J105, J105radio.com, or the YouTube stream. Whatever works best for you, we're happy. Puck back to Peart at the point with 11 seconds. Goes to Young. Young's shot goes wide. Comes off the board. 6 seconds left. Murphy tries to lug it behind the net. Comes to the point. Shot with 1 second. Right on by Peart, and that would have counted.
That would have counted. It was a great rip from the D on the far blue line over there.
First period comes to an end. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
At American Bank, they're helping our neighbors and businesses succeed financially with savings and lending options suited to all kinds of lifestyles and professions. From personal loans to small business loans, American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com. Today, American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Do you have a special event coming up this summer, such as a high school or family reunion, fundraisers, and benefits? Hi, this is Christy. Come work with me and I can help you create a fun and professional design for your event. Screen printing your apparel is a great affordable way to generate the awareness to make your event successful and stand out from the crowd. Great customer service, locally owned, competitive pricing, expert help and advice at Arrow Embroidery on West 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
Miskovich Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miskovich Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miskovich Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
Ray Sport & Marine is having a winter blowout. Save thousands on top of the already great deals on packages featuring Mercury outboards like Lund 1650 Rebel XS Sport with Mercury 90 for $23.5, or a new Lund 1750 Outfitter with Mercury 60, only $23.6. Plus, mark your calendars for Ray's annual open house and boat show, February 21st through the 23rd, featuring seminars from the pros, fish fry, wine tasting, door prizes, and all the latest in marine electronics, plus much more. All at their new location on Highway 2 East. Ray Sport & Marine, when your passion is the water.
Winter Total Inventory Clearance Sale at Iron Trail Motors. Over 400 vehicles in stock. Pre-owned 2013 GMC Sierra Crew Cab 4x4 for only $286 per month. 2014 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive for $149 per month. 2015 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for $193 per month. 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4 for $179 per month. Iron Trail's Winter Total Inventory Clearance. Shop irontrail.com today. GMC $16.99, Sorento $10.49, Equinox $13.49, and Tahoe $11.99 down and 5.78% APR for 72 months plus tax, title, license, and service fees. Call 218-741-2355 for details.
Hi, this is Wyatt Zalke with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey and J105 The Thunder.
No score after a period of play, and we have a little longer break between periods with the youngsters out entertaining, and it was an entertaining first period of hockey, Tom.
Oh, I'd say it's fast, it's physical, and I'll be interested to see how many hits both teams were throwing, but I don't know that either one had more than the other, but they both had a lot.
And yeah, you're right. It was fast. There wasn't a lot of room anywhere. I would say both teams, we'll see what Marv says. I'm going to say 2 scoring chances apiece.
That'd probably be about right, yeah. You know, Rapids had more of their scoring chances early and then very late.
Right.
And then in between there, White Bear got to the net a couple times. They have a tendency, White Bear, and maybe that's what they want to do. They're taking a lot of shot passes from the point. You know, nice, hard, but they're looking for a guy that's coming from this way or that way to tap it in. And even if they have a good shot, they're still looking for the pass shot, I guess I call it, shot pass.
And for Grand Rapids, the one we'll keep an eye on, of course, the Joey Del Greco injury took a hit hard into the boards. Looked like, and we're speculating probably more than we should already, but certainly immobilizing his arm when he left the ice. And you just hope that's nothing serious. The youngster is a key part of this Grand Rapids team.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if he doesn't come back out to play the second period. But after watching him go off with the trainer following, I can't imagine that he's going to.
No, and just watching him go off, my first response, and he may surprise me and be out here for the second period.
It was a stinger.
You never know. But my first response is, oh, geez, I hope he's back for playoffs. Because, you just don't want to miss him for very long. That line was just starting to click.
We get kind of self-centered along those lines, don't we?
We do.
We don't want any of the players to be injured for playoffs because that just makes it harder to get through.
And Grand Rapids has been testing their depth a little bit. Brandon Goring with the hand issue, broken hand, and Hunter Bischoff with the knee. I talked to Hunter before the game. He's feeling a lot better. Said it was mostly just fluid on the knee. Last MRI, everything looked good. Motion's coming back, and he's planning on being back for playoffs.
He does, huh?
Which was early on did not seem like a possibility.
Huh? Yeah, I when I first heard the injury, and then I think I heard the coach talk in the next interview, and he wasn't too optimistic about him being back at all for the season.
So Grand Rapids is hopeful on that one. It's still, again, it's a tight window.
Yeah, you
to
don't
get
have
back.
much time, and you don't want to push a young kid back out there before he's physically ready to be out.
You can't.
Nope.
You can't. And he won't be cleared until he's ready.
And sometimes the kids are pretty good about keeping it to themselves about, I want to get out there, so I'm not going to give the full gospel on really how bad my injury is right here to the coach. So I'm going to have him not have to make that decision.
Those things usually don't end well at any level.
No, that's true.
We'll take a break, come back here between periods 1 and 2. No score. Grand Rapids and White Bear Lake. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northlands Repair Center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Freak yeah, Jimmy John's.
Freak yeah, what if I just needed one sandwich delivered?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
What about 100 sandwiches?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
What about 24 sandwiches?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
67 sandwiches?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
You know, 67's a prime number.
Freak yeah, a whole number greater than one whose only factors are one in itself, I know.
Great. I'll take one turkey tom, please.
Freak yeah, one turkey tom, on the way.
Freaky fresh, freaky fast, Jimmy John's, freak yeah.
Experience true freedom in a Can-Am off-road vehicle. How? Through the Can-Am Holiday Blitz sales event that's happening now at Ray Sport and Cycle. From the valleys to the hills, from the dunes to the farm, we're ready, and we won't let anything get in our way, because this is where we ride best. Go to your local dealer for the Holiday Blitz sales event and get yourself a new Can-Am off-road vehicle at a great price. For a limited time, get up to $3,500 off on select 2019 models. Ray Sport and Cycle, South Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
Your #1 Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
At Grand Rapids GM, their philosophy is simple, and that is achieving 100% customer satisfaction, not only in the vehicle, but in your entire experience. Their goal is that you enjoy your buying experience to the point that you feel comfortable in recommending your family and friends. Grand Rapids GM is the fastest growing dealership in the Northland. Make your next car buying experience an enjoyable one at Grand Rapids GM on the car corner, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Easton Young with the Thunderhawk hockey team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
As youngsters are ready to clear the ice, I was going to ask you for stats, but there were no penalties. There were no goals.
Nope. It was 7-6 shots on goal. That's really the stats that we got. And I'll mention, too, the JV game, they lost 2-1, and they played a really good third period, got outshot 29-25. But they were down like 21-4 at one point in that game. And this young kids thing here, you know, we've talked about before, I think I have, with you about skating being kind of genetic.
Yep.
See a young guy out here, I don't know which one of the Coulter brothers it is, Sean or Corey, I'm not sure which, but he's a coach in one of these young teams, and I just saw a kid, and I know it's his kid. It doesn't say it, but the way he skated, it just reminded me of the Coulter boys.
Okay, from Marv, face-offs, Grand Rapids wins 11, loses 4, 73%. Grand Rapids with 25 shot attempts to 15 for White Bear Lake. Blocks 4 for Rapids, 6 for White Bear Lake. Scoring chances 1 for Rapids, 3 for White Bear Lake. And for Grand Rapids, it goes to show a lot of perimeter shots on those shot attempts.
Right.
Hits, 13-12 Grand Rapids. That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hits for a period of hockey in high school and very even.
I was pretty certain it'd be double digit. The way Marv counts is kind of conservative, but on the other hand, there was a lot of leather being popped out there.
Grant Wilson is enjoying it. I'm just saying that. He loves this game.
He likes to play physical, and he's pretty good at it, What he does at the very least, if he, comes at you and maybe he's just going to, you make a move.
Yep.
He's going to get something of you. Sometimes it gets you good, but he's always going to get something of you to make that play change, and, you got to do something else with the puck, give it up, or fight with Mr. Wilson for it.
And the other guy who's probably very much enjoying it would be Cody Miller. Cody Miller likes the rough stuff, too.
And he's throwing a couple out there, just real solid checks. One he was up kind of high with, and I looked at the refs, and neither one of them was excited about it because he really put the leather to that guy.
And there was one time when he came in, had a chance to just light a kid up about 1.5 feet from the boards, and I saw him. It would have certainly been a major penalty if he would have followed through on the check, and he stopped right as he came to him and then just leaned into him enough to knock him down, but right down there by the PB TV sign.
Yeah, and
you saw that, right?
Yeah, and I looked around with the refs, both of them, to see what was going to happen.
But it was a perfect way to play that.
The timing of letting up at the right time,
yes.
That was exactly right, yes.
So we are tied, no score after 1, and other scores, well, we know Greenway's playing down at St. Paul Johnson. They don't have a live scoreboard going on that game, so here we go. End of first, St. Paul Johnson leading Greenway 2-0. Maple Grove leading Duluth East 1-0 after 1.
Okay, Maple Grove will be here tomorrow, right?
Yes, and that's certainly a good one.
Yeah.
And that's an important one for Duluth East. I was in a little bit of a running conversation with Dave Spihar on Twitter today. Dave basically saying Duluth East could still get past Forest Lake for the number 3 seed. It's going to be Andover 1, Grand Rapids 2, according to Mr. Spihar. And then he thought Duluth East still had a chance to nip Forest Lake for the 3rd seed.
And Cloquet's no longer in that
and that
conversation?
Cloquet was going to be locked into 5th. My argument was I think Cloquet still has a chance to nip Duluth East for 4.
Right.
It all depends on how the games shake out, and if Duluth East loses tonight to Maple Grove, all bets are off. They have to win tonight's game to have any chance.
And that's a tough task.
Oh, it is. and Duluth East does not have a lot of quality wins this year.
No, a lot of the good teams they've played, they've had hard times against, but what was their most recent win that I was surprised at? I'm trying to think. It was in the past week or 2 here.
Yes, and they did have a good win recently that did, the 5-0 against Cloquet.
Okay, that's what it was, exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
But they've lost to Elk River. They've lost to Forest Lake, which are not real good losses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... and you were telling me, I thought everybody had gone to QRF.
No, not in hockey.
You say only 7?
Double A is the only one that I know of, and we don't know how long that will be.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of sentiment to change that. We'll see if that prevails. We'll take another break, come back with second period action. No score after 2. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
In this place, athletes face obstacles like nowhere else. The last 5 miles, the power play, the 2-minute warning. When the challenges come, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of, and the power to prove the toughest competition comes from within. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Hi, this is Joe Chandler. Your business works hard to serve your customers well. Cushel & Chandler Insurance and Grinnell Mutual have the same goals for our customers, the best protection and second-to-none service. That's why Grinnell Mutual's business insurance offers new rates and coverages, and if you own multiple businesses, you'll now only need a single policy. Trust in relationships. Trust in tomorrow. Trust in Cushel & Chandler Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent. Contact us at 326-4655 today.
So some people are asking, what's this warranty for life business? Hey, Max here from Donlier Ford, and here's the deal. We are giving you a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new and qualified used vehicles. This means engines, transmissions, transfer cases, all the expensive stuff is covered. Plus, you get roadside assistance for 10 years. We're talking towing, service loaners, jump starts, lockout, gas, battery, water, flat tires, you name it. That's how Donlier's lowers the cost on your next new ride. You always get more for your money at Donlier Ford under the big American flag in Rapids.
You've tried the rest, now try the best. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, home of the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. It's a great place for lunch, happy hour, and dinner. Watch sports on their many big screen TVs. Are you hosting a party? Well, have it right there in their nice private room. Pool tables and games for everyone. A fun, locally owned and operated environment. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, home of the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town, and a proud supporter of all area athletes.
Better service is more than just doing the job well and providing the propane you need. Better service is the combination of many people working hard for you. Hi, this is Brian, General Manager of your local Feral Gas, and that's what you'll find when you do business with us. We shut the gate when we leave. We warmly say hello when you call. We treat you like a friend with Sunday dinners to host, warm baths to draw for the kids, and cookies to bake with the grandkids. We'll be there with the best service to fuel what matters to you. So give Feral Gas a call today at 800-450-5701.
Hi, this is Jack Peart with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
And the Thunderhawks back out on the ice, and White Bear Lake soon to follow.
They seem to like to drag themselves out of the locker room. They were late to start the game.
They like to come out second, do they?
Yeah, it seems that way.
And just glancing at the players skating around, there is no Del Greco out there.
Yeah, I watched him come out.
Which I would have said would have been shocking to me, at least minor shock to have Del Greco out there after what we saw, but you can only hope. And hopefully the young man's not injured too badly. I'm sure we'll have an update before tomorrow. And J.J. Kerr, Justin Kerr, taking that spot on the first line in the first period. We'll see if that continues here in the second.
Oh, I'm just thinking, who's that other one with the helmet? But that's Goring, because I see his cast on his hand.
Okay.
On the bench already with the...
If you ask me when I'm not on the air, I'll tell you how that happened. Brandon told me. I probably won't say it on the air.
I heard.
Talking to fans who may be listening as we go along here. Yeah, Brandon Goring, we'll see how quickly he can get back. It was a pretty nasty break on his hand.
Yeah, when it happened, it just didn't seem like it was that big a deal, because he came off the ice, and then we saw him grab it. They tried to grab a trainer, talking about Goring.
We thought it was just a cut.
Yeah, just thought, he must have in that fracas, but way bigger than that.
Here we go with second period action as the long pass ahead is tipped into the Grand Rapids zone. Back to get it is Peart. He'll move it up the boards. Our least favorite pass in the world by Murphy doesn't connect as he tried that little backhanded tip pass. Easton Young has the puck taken away, didn't get it out of the zone. Fanning on the centering pass, it was Newpower as the puck goes to the far side. And this time we have Cooper Brodzinski out on this wing. We'll see if that instead of Kerr.
Yeah.
Brodzinski, his pass behind Holcomb, and we'll have an icing call. And it'll just take a little bit for this whole thing to click.
Well, he hadn't even skated yet, so he was checking his blade still there. I got to thank some sponsors before I get behind. Timberlake Lodge, Feral Gas, Woodland Bank, Miles Rife Performing Arts Center, and Claremont Financial Advisors.
Now Browse out to take the draw against Verkerke. Face-off one right back to the high slot, and Rose's shot is turned away with the pad by Clafton. Clafton's made 2 stellar pad saves tonight.
Yeah, quick release by Rose and just as quick a pad by Clafton.
And Rose has 11 goals on the year. You know he can find the back of the net. Now the puck in front, shot, goal. Verkerke makes it 1-0 White Bear Lake.
Number 6, yes.
His 10th of the year. And that was a nice assist. I believe that was Rose that set him up.
Yeah, passed out here from the blue line, right?
Right.
Yeah, number 10, that's who it was.
And we'll see if there's any other assists that go along with it. But White Bear Lake now in the lead 1-0 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. There you go, 20 and 10 on the assist.
Murky, the other helper there besides Rose.
Puck shot towards the Grand Rapids net and bounces wide. Behind the net goes Wilson. Wilson tries to turn away from pressure. Can't do it. Puck right out in front. Save, rebound, still loose. And the Thunderhawks will take it over with Bonner. Bonner off the boards, tries to chip in after it. Nicky O'Brien gets it, puts it around to the far side, comes to the point, and now out to center. Here comes Rose. Rose. Shot goes wide. Boy, he had Fred alone flying toward the net. Shot is deflected and goes past the front of the net. Now a shot hits the outside of the net. Puck still in the Grand Rapids zone as Bonner will backhand it just out to center, and there to get it is Montgomery. Montgomery now gets it to Kiava, and offside.
Don't like that when you got numbers coming in and somebody straddles incorrectly and they end up offside.
14:48 to go. Grand Itasca scoreboard has White Bear Lake up 1-0 on an early second period goal. Shots on goal now 8-7. White Bear Lake. Peart goes far side to Young, gets the return pass. Now goes to Young. Young will shoot it in deep. Puck rebounds to the point, and now carrying it on out to center is Kiava. Kiava goes in hard. Puck comes out to center as Drott's going, and we're going to have a whistle.
First penalty of the game, a slash.
A slashing call goes against
number 4.
How did we say we were going to pronounce that?
Kodatek.
Kodatek. Yeah, I like it. I think I was calling him Kodiak like a bear, but there is a T there. Kodatek gets the slashing call, so the Thunderhawks get a power play, 21.1%, going up against an 83% penalty kill. Puck to Peart. Peart now to Holcomb. Holcomb back to Young. It was on his backhand. To Peart, back to Young. Finds Holcomb. Holcomb shot right in front. DeMars looking for it, but it deflects wide. DeMars had some room, but it was blocked by the defense. Now here's Peart in his own zone. Almost overskates the puck. Smoothly picks it back up. Now skates through center ice. White Bear Lake zone. Stops at the blue line. Saucers it to Young. Young looks for a lane. Back to Peart. Back to Young as they play catch on the blue line. Switching spots. Now to Holcomb. Holcomb back to Easton Young. Young to Holcomb. His shot hits a stick, goes into the netting behind Steffens, and we'll have a face-off in the White Bear Lake zone.
Could have been a little better decisions on where to go with that puck a couple times. Twice, I'm not sure who it was, standing on the left side of the goaltender above the goal line, wide open. And you could sure get a pass to him, and whether he takes a shot from that bad angle or not, he was on his strong side, so it would have worked.
Holcomb wins the draw, back to the point, now to Young. Young and Peart still out there. Peart, one-timer, goes just wide. He scored on one of those against Bemidji. At the point, Holcomb slides it backside, looking for the tip was Murphy, went just wide on the backhand. Murphy out front, shot, and a save by Steffens. In tight was Miskovich. Nice save by Steffens.
Yeah, beautiful job by McRae to feed it out front, and not much space for poor Wyatt Miskovich, tight on the goalies, and good glove.
Face-off will come to the right of goaltender Tyler Steffens. Holcomb can't win the draw, and the puck shot down the ice. No, the Thunderhawks, they just take their time on those face-offs and keep time for that first first power play group to stay out there.
Strategy.
Now Holcomb deep into the zone. Shot by Miskovich outside of the post. White Bear Lake will get it outside the zone and down the ice. Peart has to hurry as going in hard was Leighton Road. Peart comes away with it. 19 seconds left in the power play. Peart's shot right on, and the quick glove of Tyler Steffens.
We watched him come all the way up, and I still wasn't sure what he was going to do. And he released that shot so quick and so good. And about 2 feet off the ice, and the glove was there.
15 seconds left in the Grand Rapids power play. Holcomb will take the draw. Win it back to Young. Young looking for a lane to Peart. One-timer right on, saved by Steffens. 8 seconds left in the power play. Young finds Peart again. Peart, backside, couldn't quite control it for Holcomb, and the puck goes into the student section.
Sometimes when you're looking for that one-timer like Peart was on the far wing over there, you got to put just a little bit more touch on it so they can one-time it. That one at him with such a bullet that it had to bounce off his stick.
He put a little sauce on that, didn't he?
It had some speed.
Penalty over. White Bear Lake gives up a couple chances, but no goal. Long shot right on. Steffens turns that into the corner. Nicky O'Brien tries to put the puck up boards. He does, and the Thunderhawks able to keep it in. Boy, 2 times players going way up with the glove. One time it was Grant Wilson at the blue line held it in, and then Steffens going way up to glove a high shot. Off the face-off, Browse tries to drive it in front. Miller goes right over the top of his man, and now out to center ice comes White Bear Lake. That may be the hardest hit so far in this hockey game. Puck bounces around. Thunderhawks take over. Morquay, far side. Now here's Browse. Browse, long shot, goes wide. Morquay puts it down low. To the point, Rose after it. Wilson keeps it in. Miskovich fights for it in the corner. Miskovich still fighting for it with 2 players. Thunderhawks making some changes as the puck comes behind the net, and now out to center. How do you do that? On the backhand, took it out of the air. Morquay did, and right down on his stick. I think I could try 15 times and not do that. Now a turnover. Looking for the trailer. And the shot doesn't get through. Boy, that off of Fratellone. Now here comes Bonner. Bonner tries to stick handle through. Puck goes into the corner. Bonner takes it over there. Bonner back to the point. Wilson's shot goes wide of the net. To the point, keeping it in is Sturl. Sam and then Henry. The Sturl twins keeping it up. Without their numbers, I can't tell them apart. They look very much alike. Now at the side of the net, Bonner tries to go out in front. Sam Sturl gets a shot. Oh, just got the pad of Steffens. Rose at the half wall, tries to get it out, and now White Bear Lake will get it out. Trying to move in is Kiava. Kiava stopped at the half wall. Puck out to center. DeMars takes a hit, moves it into the zone, and he'll finish the line change. Braden Holcomb takes the puck out of the air, intercepts it into the White Bear Lake zone, was looking for Murphy. Out front, no one could get a stick on it. Brodzinski out on this line again with the Del Greco injury. Puck down the ice, icing called on White Bear Lake. 1-0 White Bear Lake on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
Let's thank Taco John's, Paul Bunyan Communications, Ray's Sport and Cycle, the Dutch Room, and Deerwood Bank. That check that Cody Miller threw a couple minutes ago, Don, that's what I like to call a compression check, where you hit chest and probably both of you take a deep breath after it.
Like Thunderhawks win the draw, back to the point. Easton Young shot, tip, goal! I believe Holcomb will get the tip in. Thunderhawks tie it at 1.
Is that who went through the line first?
No, it was Brodzinski who went through the line first.
Yeah, they're tapping him on the helmet. Oh, no, that was Easton Young.
Easton Young took the initial shot. It certainly changed directions in front of Steffens.
At least once.
And maybe more. There was a crowd in front of him. And we are tied at 1. Puck into the Grand Rapids zone. Peart moves it to the side off the boards out to center. Fighting for it there is Holcomb. Holcomb can't find it. Coming the other way is Newpower. Brodzinski with the goal. Holcomb and Young both getting assists. To the point, Newpower's shot goes wide. And the puck goes out of play, so give it to Cooper Brodzinski, his 3rd of the year.
And then the helper was Holcomb?
Holcomb and Young.
Okay.
Knew Young had to get one.
Yeah, right.
Since the White Bear Lake goal, Grand Rapids has taken over this game a little bit, now leading in shots 14-8.
Yeah, they've been really putting on the pressure, and it's all because they're just working their butts off.
Yes. It is lunch bucket hockey, fast lunch bucket hockey,
right.
Hard hat hockey. Trying to get it out was Drotz. It's shot back into the Grand Rapids zone. Morquay has to go back to get it. Drotz out with Browse and Miskovich right now. Long pass ahead. Drotz looking for the breakaway pass, but it comes back the other way with Murky. Murky, drop pass. That shot hits a stick and goes wide. Miskovich able to get it out to center. Miskovich carries. He'll backhand it into the White Bear Lake zone. After it is Rose along with Browse. Browse thought he had it dug out, but Rose takes it the other way. Kept in by Wilson. Wilson toward the net. Miskovich fights for it. And the puck goes into the stands. 8:20 to go. We're tied at 1 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
Geez, good crowd here for a Friday night, and a team from the city's up. I'm impressed.
Well, you know Grand Rapids hockey fans. They like good hockey. They knew they were going to see some tonight.
And they'll show up tomorrow too, probably.
They will. Plus, it's cold outside. What are you going to do? Puck at center ice, and Grand Rapids takes it over. Here comes DeMars. DeMars, wide angle shot. Rebounds to the point, kept in by Zolke. Bonner, taken into the boards deep in the corner by Fratellone. Puck comes to the point. It'll come out to center, and back to get it is Sam Sturl. Sturl moves it ahead. Bonner pokes it ahead, chases after it, and Sturl backhands it back to Zolke. Zolke has to retreat into his own zone. And a turnover, shot right on. Clafton didn't know where it was. It hit him and went into the corner. He was looking behind him. You don't like to see that. Now Henry Sturl, and we're going to have a penalty called. As Henry Sturl took that extra step and drew the tripping call. Actually get an interference call, and the Thunderhawks will have another power play. We're tied at 1 with 7:28 to go.
Comes here with, yeah, you just said that, 7:28. And going to the box, did you already tell him Fratellone?
Nope, and I'm told Fratellone.
Fratellone.
It looks like it should be Fratellone. Holcomb will take the draw. Puck back to the point to Peart. Peart to Holcomb. Holcomb goes down low to Murphy. Murphy shot off the side of the net, back in front, and the rebound cleared to the corner. Nice job by Newpower to get it out to center. He had Leighton Road with speed, and Peart somehow knocked it off his stick. Young tries to put it back for Peart, applying the forecheck out front. Oh, what a save by Clafton.
Getting the pass right out front was Road, and he tried to go to the blocker side on Clafton, and somehow Clafton blocked it and put it back into his glove.
You know, you see those two defensemen back, and you're just almost complacent, thinking, yeah, you know, this is
We're
easy.
okay. Yeah.
We're okay. And that time, Didn't work. Now here's Peart. Peart in his own zone. He goes, leaves it back for Easton Young. Easton Young for Holcomb. That was a dangerous pass, but it worked. Now deep into the corner goes Peart. Peart fights for it. Get it back to the point to Murphy. Murphy's shot hits a stick and goes into the netting. Minute 3 left in the Grand Rapids power play. 6:31 in the second period. We're all tied at 1.
I think that's one of those occasions, just get that shot off quicker. He did a real nice job of moving from the far D on the blue line into the high slot, and then took a little time for the wrister, and by that time the stick gets in front of it, deflects it out of play.
Holcomb taking the draw. He'll win it. Back to the point to Peart. Peart had the puck stand on end a bit, and Thunderhawks have to fight for it. They will get it with Young. Back to Peart. Peart goes to Holcomb. Braden Holcomb leaves it for Peart. Down low. Bonner, shot right on, and Steffens makes the save and holds on. Face-off will come again to Tyler Steffens left. 6:10 to go. And a 1-1 tie on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Puck still loose. DeMars will get it. DeMars back to Peart. Peart now to Holcomb. Holcomb protects the puck. Leaves it for Peart at the blue line. Peart now to Young. Young. Out front, spin around, shot. Oh, nice save on the rebound by Steffens. To the point, not out. Peart finds Young. Young, shot goes over the net. DeMars gets there first. DeMars back to Peart at the point. Peart now to Young. 9 seconds left in the Grand Rapids power play. Oh, and a ill-advised pass. And Grand Rapids has to come outside the zone, and now the power play over. Peart with some speed comes in on the backhand. Tries to fight his way through. He will. And back to the point. Morquay couldn't quite keep it in. He'll leave it for Peart again. Peart's been out for what, 2.5 minutes now?
I think he wants to get off, but it doesn't look like he's suffering.
Now coming in, shot by Hayden DeMars, turned away by Steffens.
Tried to take it to the forehand in tight.
Long shot in on Clafton. Now Morquay up the boards, spinning, trying to relay it in was Miller. Back to get it there is Joe Montgomery for White Bear Lake. At the point, comes just outside the zone. Brodzinski has a Grand Rapids goal tonight, backhands it in. Browse goes after it. They say icing. I thought it was waved off earlier, then they put up the hand late. Face-off will come back in the Thunderhawk zone. We're tied at 1. Face-off will be to Clafton's left. Wilson. Off the face-off, gets it to the point. Unable to get it out. Shots on goal are now 17-11. Here's a chance for the Bears. Coming in was Verkerke. Couldn't get it. Now a shot hits the side of the net.
It deflected off a Clafton stick up to the netting behind there.
And back down.
Yep.
Face-off will be to Clafton's right. Chido sends out the Sturl line. Henry Sturl, DeMars, and Bonner. Pearton Young on D. Behind the net, Peart. Peart moves it ahead to Bonner. Bonner takes a hit, moves the puck in deep. Puck played to the half wall. The goaltender Steffens played it away from his own guy. Now DeMars tries to turn in the corner. Tries the power move out front. Now Bonner taken into the boards behind the net. DeMars will come away with it. DeMars looks to the point, instead turns back down low. Puck slides out front, but only White Bear Lake players there. Now out to center, shot in by Murky. Puck goes behind the net. And Easton Young doesn't have a stick.
Or a glove.
Or a glove. Puck poked back to the point. Now he has a glove and a stick. That worked out well. Puck at the half wall. Put in deep by Tristan Johnson. Now the Bears trying to come out front. Beautiful play by Peart to poke that back to the point. Long shot. That doesn't get through. That stung Henry Sturl. He'll feel that tomorrow.
I think it got him down the front of the skate,
Yeah, just on the laces, I think. Just below the shin pad. Puck into the corner. White Bear Lake applying some forechecking pressure now. We're tied at 1, 2:56 to go. Second period action. Peart up the boards, off the wall. Couple little passes that don't really accomplish much. Now back out to center, but the Bears intercept that. Kiava comes in, his shot goes wide. Now Brodzinski gains the blue line, and they say the puck came just outside the zone.
I think what they're saying is Brodzinski, it came in behind him. I didn't see it that way.
No, I didn't either.
And it didn't come outside the blue line after that.
2:27 to go, second period, tied at 1. Face off just outside the White Bear Lake blue line. Bears win that draw. Here comes Fratellone. Fratellone puts it in deep. Newpower goes after it. Wilson plays it away from him on the near side. Murphy takes a hit. Good hard hit from Hofeld. And now Holcomb takes his man into the boards. Out front, deflects. No one could get a clean stick on it. To the point. Now out front, Newpower's shot goes wide. White Bear Lake behind the net, and the last, couple of 3-4 shifts, they've been supplying some significant forechecking pressure on the Thunderhawks. Thunderhawks have struggled getting out of their own zone.
Yeah, and even with that, they haven't had that many shots right on net, all the play they've had in the zone.
Brodzinski puts it to the near side. Morquay gets it out of the zone, but it'll roll all the way down the ice. We'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Faceoff will come back in the Grand Rapids zone. Tied at 1, 1:30 to go, second period.
Let's thank the Motor Shop, as well as Coldwell Bankers, Northwoods Realty, and Iron Trail Motors for sponsoring Thunderhawk Hockey on J105. When you're done listening to hockey, stick around. They always got 60s, 70s, and 80s classic rock on J105.
I know the DJ. He's pretty good.
I know him too, and he's having a heck of a good time.
And they say an unfair draw, so we'll redo it to the left of goaltender Carter Clafton. Back to the point, won by the Bears. Shot toward the net by Kodatek. Now the Thunderhawks take over. Peart. Nice little saucer pass ahead to Browse. Doesn't work. Now in his own zone, behind the net. Peart takes a look, goes for the long pass ahead. No one was there except for Kodatek, and he puts it deep into the Grand Rapids zone again. Peart again. This time to Miskovich. Miskovich looks for the pass in the middle, and Browse will turn and shoot it deep in the White Bears Lake zone. Shot toward the net. That deflected right on net off the skate of Miller, I believe. Now Peart and Young play catch. Billy Rose applies the forecheck. Peart has the puck poked off his stick. And Peart has to come back for it. Now Young on the boards. Moves it towards the line. Doesn't get it out. Fratellone comes in. Can't move it. Rose will put it deep into the zone. Peart tries to move away from pressure to the line. Kodatek puts it in deep. Goes to the far side. Miskovich to the line but not out. Kept in again. Shot right on. Now a turnover. That shot blocked. And Peart at the end of the shift, at the end of the period, will hold on to it. And the period comes to an end. Well, we've had some scoring. We've settled nothing. We're tied at 1 after 2. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an Old Hickory custom shed from Nooch's in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles. Right now, you can rent to own a 10x16 Old Hickory shed for about $160 a month, and there's no credit check. Come check them out at Nooch's in the Corner on Highway 169 and 2 Grand Rapids. Remember, Nooch's in the Corner is also your full-service, locally owned convenience store, local U-Haul service, and your first stop for propane tank fill-ups.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Cold weather is here, and CarQuest has all of your battery needs covered. In-store sale pricing on the full line of Autocraft power batteries for your vehicle, ATV, and snowmobile applications, including silver, gold, and platinum AGM Autocraft automotive batteries, fully charged and ready to go. See store for details. Great days every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
To CarQuest and roll on.
This is Corey Coulter from Grand Rapids State Bank. One of the best parts of my job is working directly with the customers, listening to their goals and challenges. Then, it's my job to structure a loan so they can accomplish those goals and turn their dreams into a reality. I was lucky enough to have been born and raised right here in Grand Rapids, and now I feel fortunate to be raising my kids here. Working for Grand Rapids State Bank allows me the opportunity to give something back to the people in this community. This is my community, my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There's nothing like deserving a good pat on the back. For Lakewoods Chrysler, back-to-back customer satisfaction award winner. Lakewoods Chrysler, where you'll find 200 new and used vehicles available for immediate delivery with on-the-spot financing from Lakewoods Lending Sources, and that's guaranteed financing. Nothing like deserving a pat on the back. Actually, it kind of hurt, but so worth it. Find out why. Visit Lakewoods Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Grand Rapids today.
Treat yourself to something extraordinary this Valentine's Day at the Timberlake 17th Street Grill. Our chefs have created a mouth-watering special menu, including lobster tail, prime rib, a vegetarian meal, and much more. All entrees include soup, salad, and finish the evening with a delicious dessert. Treat yourself and your someone special this Valentine's Day at the Timberlake 17th Street Grill, Grand Rapids. Seating is limited. Call for reservations.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi featuring Wi-Fi 6 from Paul Bunyan Communications. The world's most powerful Wi-Fi technology will keep your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit paulbunyan.net to experience GigaZone Blast with Wi-Fi 6 technology today.
Hi, this is McCray Murphy with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you are listening to the Thunderhawk Hockey on J105, The Thunder.
1-1 after 2 periods of play, and
who's above us?
We've got the White Bear Lake, I think the Horn they call it. They're doing a video stream as well.
Oh, okay.
And I saw they were taking a stack of pucks up there.
They threw a bunch out. I kept seeing these ones come from above us. I had to figure out where they start. Oh, and then I recognized, but yeah, they must have thrown 8-10 pucks out there.
Way to go, raising money for a good cause. As we'll have the hockey hot shots going on yet. As a good period. Thunderhawks dominated early, even though they gave up the goal. They were piling up shots, some chances, get the Brzezinski tip-in goal, and then the last 2-3 minutes looked like they were hanging on. White Bear Lake turned up the pressure.
Yeah, isn't the ebb and flow of athletics just something wonderful to watch and witness? And, you know, I've talked often about how you see it even at the professional level. You know, a team can just be crazy pressure, and then all of a sudden they can't get the puck out of their zone. And you think, what is it? Is it focus? Is it concentration? The pros should certainly be able to do that. But I don't think it's that. It's just the nature of the game and the way things change because this team's physically getting things done.
And it was a good period of hockey, and for Grand Rapids, a nice way to respond to that Verkerke goal early in that period. They dominated much of the period, and if Coach Chido wants his players to go to tough spots and get rugged goals, Cooper Brodzinski did that. I believe him and Holcomb were both providing good stuff right in front of the net on the point shot from Easton Young. Got the tip in.
Yeah, and it was hard to see, exactly because it was such a fracas in front of that net. But it must have been touched twice by Rapids players because Easton Young got one assist and Holcomb got the other, and then Brodzinski the goal. So
we knew it had changed directions as it went toward the net. It was obvious it wasn't a direct shot in.
Didn't know how many times.
As it pinballs in, as Hockey Hot Shots, we've had a couple winners, not a lot of chances to win anymore. As this game tomorrow, and then
the season's
winding down. Next week, an away game and a home game, right?
Right.
At Cloquet and Hermantown
and
here.
Hermantown comes Thursday night.
And that's it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if the Raiders are done Tuesday night or if they've got one after that. I think they have one more, Virginia.
And a good attempt there, my young lady. We'll see on the others. But we'll take another break here between periods. Grand Rapids and White Bear Lake tied at 1 after 2. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Welcome to the biggest thing in tacos since tacos. Introducing the Taco Perfecto from Taco John's. That's right, we said it. Perfecto. Spanish for perfect. We designed it with an extra long shell to give you the best bite every bite. Choose between seasoned beef, grilled chicken, or upgrade to hand-carved sirloin steak. Sure, it was hard to perfect, but it's easy to eat. The Taco Perfecto from Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Are you ready to sell your lake home or cabin? Then it's time to call Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty in Grand Rapids, the area's real estate leader. They'll be showcasing properties to thousands of prospective buyers at the Lake Home and Cabin Show in February at the Minneapolis Convention Center. Don't miss this great opportunity to showcase your property. Call them today at 218-326-3455. That's 218-326-3455. Experience, knowledge, proven results, Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty.
Hi, this is Nate, store manager of Super One South. On sale this week, Black Angus T-bone steaks, only $6.96 a pound. Grill up some burgers with 80% lean ground chuck, only $2.99 a pound. Make sure your fridge is stocked with fresh fruit. Pick up blueberries or Driscoll raspberries, 2 for $5. Have you made a trip through our olive bar, hot bar, or salad bar? How about our cheese island? At Super One Foods, we take pride in the quality and fresh products we offer daily. Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
Hi, I'm Kurt Werner, Executive Vice President at Woodland Bank. Here at Woodland Bank, we position ourselves to be financial partners with our customers. So it's within our best interest to connect you with the best that our community has to offer. We believe that a banking relationship is built on trust and loyalty to help you achieve your goals. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dr. Mike Hagley, Dr. Rachel Buchert, and Dr. Spencer Buchert at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. The team at Grand Rapids Dental Care provides a full range of dental services and expert care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care or visit them on the web at grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
The Rife Arts Council and Miles Rife Performing Arts Center have been presenting the best live entertainment for almost 40 years. But we need to clear something up. When we say the Rife has the best live entertainment, we're excluding high school sports in this equation. There is nothing like the experience of a varsity game. We would be crazy as HE double hockey sticks to think otherwise. And we'll keep practicing, working hard as a team to bring you, the fans, the best shows in town. We might even get some student athletes on stage, hockey players in wigs and makeup. Now that's the best live entertainment. For tickets or more information about the Rife, visit rifecenter.org.
Hi, this is Wyatt Miskovich with the Thunderhawk hockey team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Tied at 1 after 2. What have you got, Tom?
Well, I saw the shot board at the end of the second period, and it said 18-13, shots and goal in favor of Grand Rapids. And then I looked up about 5-10 minutes later, Marvelous Marv must have changed something because now it was Rapids outshot 13-5. They outshot White Bear in that period, according to the second official statistics. So it's 20-11 that they've outshot them through 2 periods of play. The first goal was scored by White Bear Lake 1 minute and 4 seconds in. Verkerke gets it, and Rose and Murky on the helpers there. And Grand Rapids kept fighting back till at 9:57 left in that period. Brodzinski gets the goal. Holcomb and Young on the helper. A multi-deflected shot in front of the net. And White Bear Lake took 2 penalties in that period, the first 2 penalties of the game. Nobody scored any power play goals as a result of it, but 2 penalties for White Bear Lake. And so officially the shots are 20-11 after they were 18-13.
And face-offs, Grand Rapids still winning a majority, 14, losing 6, 70%. Grand Rapids 16 shot attempts to 11 for White Bear Lake. Blocks 5 for Rapids, 3 for White Bear Lake. Hits 4-6 for Rapids, 6 White Bear Lake. And it wasn't as rugged a period.
Right, I was going to say that I bet the numbers are under double digit for that period. I didn't think they'd be that low because it did. There was some bodies being thrown around early in the period, and it just kind of slowed down.
And scoring chances, Marv has 5 for Rapids, 2 for White Bear Lake. Around the area, St. Paul Johnson leading Greenway 3-1 after 2. And in the third period, East leading Maple Grove 2-1.
No kidding.
Yeah. Maple Grove will be here tomorrow afternoon. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, third period action, we're all tied at 1 on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Hi, Thunderhawk fans. Roger Mischke here with Deerwood Bank. You may have heard us talk about our nice and simple approach to banking, but what does it really mean? At Deerwood Bank, our My Money checking account is totally free, unlike any other checking account you'll find. That's nice and simple. We sponsor, donate, and volunteer in the communities where we work and serve. That's nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, where everything from your bankers to your services are nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a special event coming up this summer, such as a high school or family reunion, fundraisers, and benefits? Hi, this is Christy. Come work with me, and I can help you create a fun and professional design for your event. Screen printing your apparel is a great, affordable way to generate the awareness to make your event successful and stand out from the crowd. Great customer service, locally owned, competitive pricing, expert help and advice at Arrow Embroidery on West 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northlands Repair Center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
In this place, athletes face obstacles like nowhere else. The last 5 miles, the power play, the 2-minute warning. When the challenges come, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of, and the power to prove the toughest competition comes from within. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
At Grand Rapids GM, their philosophy is simple, and that is achieving 100% customer satisfaction, not only in the vehicle, but in your entire experience. Their goal is that you enjoy your buying experience to the point that you feel comfortable in recommending your family and friends. Grand Rapids GM is the fastest growing dealership in the Northland. Make your next car buying experience an enjoyable one at Grand Rapids GM on the car corner, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
Freak yeah, Jimmy John's.
Freak yeah, what if I just needed 1 sandwich delivered?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
What about 100 sandwiches?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
What about 24 sandwiches?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
67 sandwiches?
Freak yeah, we can do that.
You know, 67's a prime number.
Freak yeah, a whole number greater than one whose only factors are 1 in itself, I know.
Great. I'll take 1 turkey tom, please.
Freak yeah, 1 turkey tom, on the way. Freaky fresh, freaky fast, Jimmy John's, freak yeah.
Hi, this is Cody Miller with Thunderhawk Hockey, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Just about ready to start third period action. We're all tied at 1. How's this for maybe a surprising score? After 1, Superior and Hermantown tied at 2.
Oh, no kidding.
Shots on goal are 16-5 Hermantown.
Maybe some goaltending, huh?
And here we go. Off the faceoff, puck comes into the Grand Rapids zone. Peart ahead to Holcomb, goes off his stick, down the ice. Steffens turns it around and plays it away from Holcomb. Applying the forecheck is Murphy. Murphy tries to look out front. Instead, he'll go back to the point. Shot. Goal! Jack Peart, the screen by Brodzinski. I don't think he touched it, though. I think that one went straight in.
All the forwards came right to Peart after that. I thought it went a different direction, but no, it's Peart's goal.
But give Brodzinski some credit. He was screening Steffens. I don't think Steffens ever saw the shot. 21 seconds in, and now Grand Rapids has a double-digit goal scorer in Jack Peart with
right.
10. Murphy and Holcomb get the assist.
Yep.
And Holcomb is piling up assists now on the season. He has another 2. He has 16. So the Thunderhawks with their first lead of the game at 2-1 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. As Rose plays it to his D-man. Now Nicky O'Brien goes for the long pass ahead to Rose. Rose, a little bit of room. Tries to cut in on Morquay, and Morquay says none of that here. And puts the puck into the corner, and Rose is going to get a slashing call. Slash the stick out of Henry Sturl's hand, and the Thunderhawks will get a power play.
Just a minute and 7 seconds in here to this period, they get another power play. They had 2 in the second period, and now they take Rose off the ice, which is a good thing to do anytime.
So the Thunderhawks, they get their third power play. They have not scored on the power play. They've had some decent pressure.
I think they missed Del Greco on that.
Yep.
They're kind of using 3 high like they always do, but instead of Del Greco and Peart, it's mostly just Peart, and they're offside.
As the puck comes just outside the zone. And what they've been doing is they have been keeping Holcomb, Peart, and Young on for the entire power play and changing the other 2 forwards, the ones that are working and mucking in front of the net.
Yep, the ones down low.
Off the faceoff, puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone, and Peart has the go-ahead goal. Brings it ahead to Young. Young makes too many moves at the blue line. Now the Thunderhawks have to get coordinated, and Young says, well, let's do it back a little farther. Now Young comes ahead to Holcomb. Holcomb just inside the zone, knocked out by Newpower. And the Thunderhawks have to start again.
You just can't telecast your dangerous pass like that. You
Now
got to
Young.
fake them out before you make it.
Now Young, nice cross-ice pass this time to Holcomb. Holcomb to Miskovich. Miskovich fights for it on the boards, comes back to Peart. Goes to Young, backside to Holcomb, and puck goes over the net.
Yeah, it's a nice 3-way pass play, and just over the net.
Now Holcomb comes back to Peart at the point. Peart now to Holcomb. Leaves it for Peart. Peart's shot goes just wide of the net. What a quick wrister he has. I remember there was another player named Peart that had one like that. Her name was Sadie. She's playing D1 hockey now. Now on the near side. Up. Backside goes off of the skate of Miskovich and just wide. He was tied up. Now the puck will slide out to center. 20 seconds left in the Thunderhawk power play. Murphy finds Holcomb. Holcomb has the puck go off his skate. And now out to center comes Leighton Rhodes. Rhodes stopped at the blue line. With 6 seconds left, Thunderhawks through center ice. Peart, and offside is Bonner.
Ooh, that was a tight one.
Thunderhawks lead 2-1. Faceoff will come outside the White Bear Lake blue line.
So let's thank Dondelinger Ford. Nooch is in the corner. Grand Rapids GM, American Bank, CarQuest Auto Parts, Essentia Health, Jimmy John's and McDonald's, the rest of the sponsors that bring you high school hockey on J105.
Sturl taking the draw against Hofeld. He'll win it back to the point, back to Wilson. Both teams now at full strength. Sturl tries to apply the forecheck. White Bear Lake gets it out to center. Clafton plays it to the far side. Long spin around shot by Hofeld. Goes well wide. Wilson puts it behind the net. Doesn't connect with anyone, but now DeMars tries to lug it ahead. Goes off of Sturl's skate, and going the other way was Rose. His pass doesn't connect. Rose again chases it into the corner. Takes a bump from Wilson. Puts it out front for Hofeld. Morquay spins it to the corner. That was a nice pass by Bonner, and then the pass just ahead of Hayden DeMars, and it'll go down the ice for icing.
Almost not an icing, and just about slowed down enough.
And just about went on net.
Yeah, right.
12:59 to go, 2-1 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Early goal this period by Jack Peart, the go-ahead tally for the Thunderhawks. Has the puck taken away by White Bear Lake, shot off the side of the net. Didn't have the angle to see how much room there was to shoot at, but Clafton able to stop it. Puck up the half wall. And a long shot right in on Clafton. Had a good look at it and gloved it for the faceoff. Faceoff will come to Clafton's right as the Thunderhawks make full changes. They'll send out the Holcomb line, and it has been Brodzinski with this line. Kerr had a couple shifts with it after the Del Greco injury. Off the face-off out front, and no one to tip it home. Now Murphy ahead to Holcomb. Holcomb has the puck taken off his stick. He'll still get a stick on it and put it deep into the corner. Now Newpower. Newpower turns, gets it out to center ice. Peart able to get there, stop it for a moment. Carrying on is Rode, and centering past to Newpower, and Clafton there for the save. Face-off will be in the Grand Rapids zone. For Grand Rapids, 12:16 to go, a one-goal lead against a high-powered team like White Bear Lake. You have to keep playing your game.
Oh, yeah, you can't change anything.
It feels like they're laying back just a little bit, not quite forechecking with the same ferocity, but then again, it could be partly just a little bit more
White Bear
playing with a little bit of urgency.
Yeah.
A little bit of desperation.
I was waiting to see here if Rose comes out, if Coach Chido, it seems like Wilson and Rose have been running into each other a lot tonight, to where Chido might have Wilson playing against Rose defensively. He's been taking his body all night, or parts of it.
Rode and Holcomb against each other on the draw, and that's won by Thunderhawks out to center, and looking for Kerr on the wing was Peart, and just missed getting him the puck. Now Peart will try it again. Peart smoothly into center, smoothly gains the red line and flips it deep into the corner. Holcomb goes after it on the forecheck. Kerr there as well. Now White Bear Lake gets it out to center. Nicky O'Brien. His pass. Can't get it to Hofeld, and the puck goes into the netting. We'll have a face-off. And this will be in the Grand Rapids zone. 11:25 to go. Grand Itasca scoreboard. Grand Rapids leading by a score of 2-1.
Here comes Rose, and here comes Wilson and Morquay.
Face-off to the right of Clafton. Morquay takes over off the face-off. Behind his own net, off the glass, out to center. Now Bonner carries on. Bonner tries to drive through Rose, gets through, gets low, and tries for the wraparound. That's stopped by Steffens. Bonner taken into the corner. Puck slides to the half wall. And Sturl. Henry Sturl can't do anything with it. Bonner tries to drive to the net. Instead, it's backhanded up the boards by Alice. Out to center, and I think Grand Rapids going to get their first penalty, a holding call.
Yeah.
And
Mr.
so
Bonner.
now we will see
the 33% or whatever they are.
32.7%. You can round it to 33 if you please. 10:56 to go, third period action. Thunderhawks, a 1-goal lead, need to kill a penalty.
That's the very first penalty that Rapids has taken this evening.
Browse against Road as they fight for it, and they'll finally get it back to the point. Will White Bear Lake to Alice. Alice goes far side to Road. Now they go in front. Now Alice goes far side. Road down low to Rose. Back to Road. Now Alice goes far side. Back to Road. Goes backside. Oh, they had that worked, and it didn't quite click for Hofeld at the end. Now Rose out front, and Clafton makes the save.
Yeah, just about clicked, but he was on his backhand side, and they passed it to his forehand side.
Face-off will come to Clafton's left. 1:29 to go in the White Bear Lake power play. 10:24 in the third. Grand Rapids leading by the slimmest of margins at 2-1. Holcomb wins that. He has just been lights out on draws tonight. Braden Holcomb. Has the puck to the point. Holcomb can't quite get it out, and Peart will get it out. Back to get it is Alice. Alice into his own zone. He'll go behind the net and come out to the right side. Gets it to Hofeld. Hofeld with some speed. Shot. Save. Rebound over the net. Clafton was square to it quickly. Puck rebounds out to center as Alice turns away from the checking of Miskovich. Gets into the zone. Out front. Backhand shot. Saved by Clafton. Held the pad there. Jumped on it.
Yeah, it hit the White Bear Lake's stick once and went a little further forward, and then he had to go to he was on his backhand, and Clafton got over there by that time.
Face off to Clafton's right. Holcomb going up against Verkerke. Verkerke, the goal scorer for White Bear Lake tonight. Grand Rapids leading 2-1. 47 seconds left in the Bonner penalty to Grand Rapids. Face-off still loose, comes to the point, kept in there. Shot right on, rebound. Oh, looking for it in a dangerous spot was Montgomery. Back to the point again to O'Brien. This is Brady O'Brien. Puck goes to the half wall on the far side. Schauer gets it back. Looks for a shooting lane, gets one, and Clafton makes the save. They have been peppering Clafton with shots on this power play.
Well, that's why they're got such a high percentage. They know what they're doing out there. They got some pretty skilled players, so you take them, put them together, and you should have a pretty good power play.
Face off one, back to the point to O'Brien. Shot goes wide of the net off the stick of Montgomery. Deep in the corner, fighting for it there is Verkerke. To the half wall. Point shot, deflects, back on Clafton, and he makes another save. Montgomery shoots it to the far wall. Thunderhawks at full strength. Out to center ice, we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Some anxious moments, but the Thunderhawks kill the penalty.
Yeah, there were some loose pucks that almost got to by the... answer me this question. Do you ever remember the White Bear Lake team name being the Mariners? Seems to me back in 1970 or late 60s that's what they were called. They're the Bears now, but...
I do not remember them being the Mariners. You'll have to...
I'll have to dig deep.
You'll have to dig deep. You can tell us tomorrow. I remember Silver Bay being the Mariners.
Right.
Puck out to center. Holcomb can't control it. Now here's Murphy. Murphy gains the line, finds Brodzinski. Brodzinski's shot goes off of O'Brien and wide. Out front, shot! Oh! Holcomb right on. What a save by Steffen.
What a pass by McCray Murphy.
Now the puck out front and goes behind the Grand Rapids net. Yes, Murphy, what a great play. And Holcomb got all of it. And Steffens got it all on the other side out front. And the stick lifted right at the last minute. And the Thunderhawks out to center. Oh,
I think that was McRae as well that lifted that stick.
Shot right on, and the save by Clafton. He was being hassled by Peart from behind. 7:58 to go. How come when you have a 1-goal lead, it seems like periods are 30 minutes long? You ever notice that?
Oh, yeah. When's this going to end?
Face off to the right of Clafton. Shots on goal, 22-20 Grand Rapids. White Bear Lake has been buzzing, looking for that equalizer after Jack Peart put Grand Rapids ahead early in this second. Oh, DeMars was one step away from breaking in. Now Bonner. Bonner tries to get in. He'll get it to the blue line, no farther. Now Bonner again, backhands it ahead, and DeMars was just on the wrong edge to go after it quickly. Out to center ice, here comes Rose. Billy Rose tries to go in, shot goes over the net. And we'll have a face-off in the Grand Rapids zone as the puck hits the netting over the glass. 7:26 to go, 2-1 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Henry Sturl's line out. Young and Peart on deep. Off the face-off. Young plays it behind the net to Peart. Peart takes a look, makes two moves. His pass, he was looking for DeMars. That didn't click. Now coming the other way, shot right on, pad save by Clafton. He just looks so locked in right now, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Peart at the half wall, puck will come to the point, not out, backhanded in. Now Peart will get it out. Peart will carry it in, long shot on, and Steffens makes the save and holds on. And you know, Peart, sometimes you say, oh, shoot low, get a No, Peart shot that. Well, and I don't even think he was shooting to score. He was shooting to get an offensive zone face-off and a line change. He was at the end of a shift, and this way, everything, you can get that line change easily. And Peart taking the...
You got to stay out, Jack.
Okay.
He skated to the bench and coach pointed
Coach
back
said,
out.
No, not yet. Only been out there 3 minutes, Jack. To the line, puck comes out to center, poked ahead. Peart clicks it out to center, comes back in, delayed offside. White Bear Lake clears and comes back in. Puck tipped into the White Bear Lake zone by Browse. Miller can't find it. Comes to the near side. Bishop trying to get it outside the zone. Miskovich tries to keep it in. Does once. Oh, Browse almost was able to cut in front of the net. And that should be, that should have been a hand pass.
Should have been.
Not caught. It was right in front of us. That's one time when we were actually closer than the ref. 6:04 to go. Puck in the Grand Rapids zone. Turnover shot. Post. Oh my! Kiyava hit the pipe on the inside of the pipe off a bad turnover by the Thunderhawks. You don't see many of those from this Grand Rapids team.
What a release on that shot.
Now coming out, puck in front, and Holcomb will take it. As Murphy, they say, played with a high stick.
I disagree with that call. I thought by the time he touched the puck, he had the stick underneath his shoulders, which should be legal.
He had the stick up early and was coming down to bring the puck down. I think Holcomb was just trying to ice it, actually. And Murphy almost turned it into a breakaway. 5:37 to go, anxious moments. Grand Rapids still leads 2-1. Puck loose. Shot to the boards, Murphy. Behind the net to Morquay. Morquay backhands it ahead. O'Brien will keep it in. Down low it goes. Hofeld plays it back to O'Brien. Goes to the far side to Fratellone. Fratellone to Newpower. Newpower pinned against the boards. by Morquay, and Newpower dumped right at the end of that. Centering pass, puck right at the side of the net, and Clafton will seal that and hold it for a face-off. Under 5 to go.
Puck was free there, but a good job by the defenseman. I think it was Wilson and Morquay out there to box out those offensive White Bear Lake players. And that way Carter can handle the save.
Duluth East beats Maple Grove 2-1.
No kidding. Was that in Duluth too?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
DeMars has the puck poked away at the blue line. It'll come back to Peart. Peart just shoots it to the open corner. Driving after it was Bonner. Didn't get there ahead of Brady O'Brien. Back out to center. Peart shoots it in. 4:35 to go. Shots on goal have evened up at 23 apiece. White Bear Lake has come ever so close to tying this game. Carter Clafton and a fortunate bounce off the post, keeping the Thunderhawks ahead. Young behind his own net.
The Bears are out shooting them 10-3 in this period, if my math is right.
As DeMars doesn't touch it, and we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Face-off will come back in to the Thunderhawk zone. 4:06 to go. Like I said, I swear this is a 40-minute period. It's getting longer as we go. And there have been a lot of whistles.
Yeah.
Holcomb will take the draw against Layton Road to the right of Clafton. One by Road, back to the point. Long shot, tipped wide. Clafton didn't see where that went immediately, but it was back to the boards. Now Peart backhands it ahead. Comes to the half wall, not out. Peart now in his own zone, will backhand it out. Montgomery against Holcomb, Braden Holcomb. Plays it back to Peart. Peart turns on the Jets, and how was that not interference as Peart was hooked. Peart still with the puck, comes in, shot right on, rebound! Oh, just goes wide of the net. Murphy was looking for his. Puck out to center, and Easton Young back to get it.
Murph got it on net, but the goaltending made a nice save.
Thunderhawks get a couple of shots on net. 3:11 to go. Long pass ahead. Road has to stop, and Miskovich gets it out to center. Come back ahead to Layton Road. Now the Thunderhawks will get it in deep. Sturl shoots it in. Steffens leaves it there for Cody. I'll get it right. Kodatek. Sounds like a cross between a bear and a camera. Sorry. I'll get it. I just have to think about it right. Has the puck into the Thunderhawk zone. Fighting for it deep in the corner. Turning away from pressures. Verkerke gets it behind the net. Now Rose leaves it there. Defense puck goes to the far side. Bonner at the half wall. Double team there. Wilson brings it around to the half wall. Miskovich can't move it out. Now Morquay waits, puts it off the glass, and down the ice. We'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks. 2:01 to go. Face off in the Thunderhawk zone. Thunderhawks still lead 2-1 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Grand Itasca, the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks.
Well, some of those players skated off before the puck had even been called icing because they knew it was going to get there, and they all looked tired, but they're sending some of them back out.
Holcomb and Road. Face-off won by the Thunderhawks, and Peart gets it out to center. Oh, DeMars was looking for the puck, almost had it. Puck just inside the Thunderhawk zone. Nicky O'Brien able to put it deep. Back to the point. DeMars can't find it. Shot deflected over the net. Now here's Leighton Road, 1:35 to go. We'll keep an eye on Steffens. He's still in his net. DeMars will get the puck off the boards.
Go deep with it.
And he will get it deep. Gets it back on in the corner. Goes past him. And White Bear Lake out to center ice. Shot that's deflected into the netting.
And the goalie's gone.
1:16 to go. Steffens was headed for the bench. We would guess that you'd think Sager calls a timeout here?
I would bet. He hasn't used any of his. Yep, there it is.
Timeout White Bear Lake with 1:16 to go. Faceoff will be in the Thunderhawk zone. Timeout White Bear Lake. Shots on goal are 25-23 Grand Rapids. 2-1 Grand Rapids the score.
So if that's the case, 25-23, and I go back to the numbers I scratched out, Grand Rapids has only had, let's see here,
five
right? Shots in this period, and they've had 12.
Sounds right. The Grand Rapids math coming to the fore.
Well, when they make me scratch stuff out, you know, they got official numbers on the board, and then I got to scratch them out because they change them.
Yeah, exactly. Again, the Thunderhawks leading 2-1 on an early goal this period by Jack Peart. Brodzinski with the other one on the tip-in.
I don't know if we got any Raider fans out there listening to. I know we have Betty Tremblay listening, and
yeah.
She's a fan of both. But
are you allowed to be a fan of both? I guess.
I think so. But one thing I saw last night that helped the Raiders' cause was Hibbing beating Evelyn Gilbert 5-4 in a game.
Yes.
That'll certainly make it a pretty easy contest to say Raiders should be the number 3 seed in that section.
I don't want to bring up bad memories, but Grand Rapids has given up a few goals late to tie games.
We've been there for them, and sometimes just late in the period that made it.
Shot goes wide. Rose on the far wall, empty net. As we head towards the final minute, extra attacker out. Shot hits a skate and goes to the corner. Thunderhawks will get it out to center, and Holcomb has a breakaway towards the net. Scores! Just inside the post.
I thought he was going to miss.
He was being hassled from behind, and Braden Holcomb gets the goal into the empty net. Should seal it for the Thunderhawks, although, you know, there's still 53 seconds left.
Right. And did he do all the work to bust that thing out, or was someone else helping him
there? There was someone else there.
I thought when he let that go, he was going to go just wide with it. Oh, that'd be painful. Hit the pipe and bounced over to the other side of the net and in.
Miskovich was the winger on this side. Might have been Miski that was helping.
That makes sense.
53 seconds left. Thunderhawks lead 3-1 over White Bear Lake. As Morquay, or Easton Young shoots it in deep. Steffens back in. To the point, kept in. Peart comes to Young. Young back to Peart. Thunderhawks don't mind playing this game all for another 33 seconds. Out front. And now it comes out to center. Here comes Allis. Allis comes in. Oh, hitting the pipe was Newpower. Puck rebounds out to center. 19 seconds left. That's intercepted by Young. Put back into the White Bear Lake zone. 10 seconds. As players just let, this is the equivalent of dribbling the clock out, and the Thunderhawks with a very nice win over a quality team, and they have a celebration around Carter Clafton.
They should be hugging him.
His goals against average drops again.
He played a wonderful game. The whole team did. I mean, they worked their points off. There was some ebb and flow to it, but Carter Clafton stood tall the whole 3 periods.
3-1 Grand Rapids, your final score. We'll take a break, come back to wrap it up. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi featuring Wi-Fi 6 from Paul Bunyan Communications. The world's most powerful Wi-Fi technology will keep your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit paulbunyan.net to experience GigaZone Blast with Wi-Fi 6 technology today.
Miscavige Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miscavige Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miscavige Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Winter Total Inventory Clearance Sale at Iron Trail Motors. Over 400 vehicles in stock. Pre-owned 2013 GMC Sierra Crew Cab 4x4 for only $286 per month. 2014 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive for $149 per month. 2015 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for $193 per month. 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4 for $179 per month. Iron Trail's Winter Total Inventory Clearance. Shop irontrail.com today. GMC $16.99, Sorento $10.49, Equinox $13.49, and Tahoe $11.99 down and 5.78% APR for 72 months plus tax, title, license, and service fees. Call 218-741-2355 for details.
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
At American Bank, they're helping our neighbors and businesses succeed financially with savings and lending options suited to all kinds of lifestyles and professions. From personal loans to small business loans, American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com today. American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Brandon Going with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the IRA Civic Center, and the Thunderhawks just completed a big win. They win 3-1 with an open netter over the White Bear Lake Bears, and they come to town with a 15-6-1 record, the Bears do. No scoring in the first period at all. It was nothing after one and no penalties in that period. Grand Rapids did outshoot White Bear Lake 7-6 in period number 1, and the scoring then did start early in that second period, 1:04 in, and Verkiki gets the goal for White Bear, and Rose and Murky on the helpers there, and it was about at that point that Grand Rapids started to put a real good pressure on the White Bear Lake team, and so at 9:57, Brodzinski, he gets the goal to make it 1-1. Holcomb and Easton Young got the helpers. That's the way the second period ended, and White Bear Lake took 2 penalties in that second period, and none of them were power play goals for Grand Rapids. It was an even strength goal. We go to the third, and only 1:21 in, that's where Jack Peart makes it a 2-1 game on a wrister from the blue line. Murphy and Holcomb get the assists on that one, only 21 seconds in. And then Holcomb got the open netter as him, I think it was Miskovich, fighting for the puck along the Grand Rapids blue line, finally tap it out. And then Holcomb raced through the neutral zone and from high in the blue, just inside the blue line, able to put a puck off the one post onto the other side of the net for the big 3-1 win. And in that third period, White Bear Lake took a penalty. Let's see, Rose took one for Slash. Grand Rapids took a penalty with 10:56 left in that period. Shots on goal in the second were 13-5 in favor of Grand Rapids, but we go to that third and final period, and Grand Rapids ended up with 6 shots on goal and White Bear Lake 12, so they did get outshot in the third And final period, final tally 26-23. Grand Rapids outshoot the White Bear Lake Bears, and they get their win to bring their record to 14-7-1 and Maple Grove tomorrow. Oh, you're back, but you don't have your headset on yet, Shelton.
I'm back. I was just working on stuff. I was letting you talk.
You're always doing stuff.
Well, always. You got to be doing stuff.
Staying busy.
What a nice win for the Thunderhawks. And
pretty impressive all the way around, I think. Good goaltending, and I think the D did a really good job, and the forwards worked their butts off. They really did.
Let's head to the post-game interview. Post-game interview, we got Cooper Bradzinski and Wyatt Miskovich, if we can get out of the way of everybody. Cooper pressed into duty on that first line with Joey's injury, and you get the tip-in goal. Describe it.
I just had to step up. Being a senior, it's just, you got to fill in and do your duties.
And talk about the goal on the shot from Easton Young. Looked like it changed directions a couple times.
Yeah, I just wanted to get just a little change in direction, tip it on that.
And Wyatt, talk about playing defense for, 16 minutes and 39 seconds there in the third period. They came hard.
Yeah, they definitely did, but, we didn't break. We only bent, and I thought we played really well, and we played good defensively tonight.
Is that one of the faster teams you've played against? They forecheck hard.
Yeah, I'd say so, and they were really physical. They were a lot physical than most teams that we've played this year.
And Cooper, you like those physical games? I know some players do, some don't.
Yeah, it really gets your blood flowing, and you just want to play harder and just keep going for your team.
Is tonight the best this team has played so far this year, or will you take the Wayzata game?
We're just progressing game by game.
And you're coming down, we got the last week and a half of the season, Wyatt. You've had some injuries, but are you happy with how the team's playing right now?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've all bought in by now, and a lot of people have stepped up that haven't gotten the chance to play because of the injuries.
And that goals against average just keeps going down. You only give up one to a very good team tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's just being unreal.
Good game tonight. You got a quick turnaround. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, guys.
Thank you.
Wyatt Miskovich and Cooper Bradzinski on our post-game interview as the Thunderhawks. They go to 14-7-1, and they are having a nice season. 4-game winning streak, I believe, right now, and taking on Maple Grove tomorrow.
And every time they played really good teams, they play very well.
Yes,
I haven't seen them play against maybe a little slow start in Moorhead, but everybody started slow in Moorhead. What was there? 4 shots on net total in the first period?
Exactly. And we expect a good game tomorrow. Maple Grove had some good wins early. They lose to Duluth East tonight 2-1. They'll be loaded for bear tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be ready to take out a Northern team after getting beat by a team that they probably came in thinking, we're going to take East this year.
Well, I would think so. I think they probably thought this was their year to take down East. Didn't happen. Last report we had, Greenway trailing St. Paul Johnson 3-1.
Okay.
And not sure.
And then they're over to what? Totino tomorrow.
Oh.
What?
Greenway 6, St. Paul Johnson 3.
Oh, a third period rally.
Yes, it was.
That has been their strongest period all year, in spite of the fact they don't skate very deep.
So nice win for the Raiders tonight against a good team. Final thoughts, Tom?
It's just fun. A Friday night at the rink with really good hockey. I mean, physical and fast and great goaltending and all the things I love were happening tonight on the rink.
We'll do it again tomorrow against Maple Grove, 2:30 pregame and 3 o'clock for the opening faceoff between Grand Rapids and Maple Grove tomorrow. But that wraps it up for tonight. Grand Rapids, they get the win 3-1 over White Bear Lake. You've been listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Thanks for joining us for Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Out front, saved by Clapton on Zach Carlson, who was in all alone.
This game was brought to you by Miskovich Dental, Cushel and Chandler Insurance, Lakewoods Chrysler, Aero Embroidery and Screen Printing, Photo Express, Itasca Reliable Insurance, Ray's Sport Marine, Grand Rapids Dental Care, Grand Rapids State Bank, and Timberlake Lodge. Thunderhawk Hockey was also brought to you by Farrell Gas, Woodland Bank, Miles Reif Center, Claremont Financial Advisors, Taco John's, and Paul Bunyan Communications. Thunderhawk Hockey was also brought to you by Ray's Sport and Cycle, Iron Trail Motors, The Dutch Room, Deerwood Bank, The Motor Shop, Coldwell Banker Northwoods Realty, and Donalinger Ford.
Murphy to Holcomb, centering pass, puck in front, shot, rebound, they score! Grand Rapids 3-1. This one will go to McCray Murphy. Behind the net, wrap around, and a goal by Hunter Bischoff.
Thunderhawk Hockey was also brought to you by Super One Foods, Grand Rapids GM, Jimmy John's, American Bank, Nooch's in the Corner, CarQuest Auto Parts.
And they bring the record to 14-7-1. Tom Downing reporting from the IRA Civic Center.